Oh, we're live.
Hello.
You're so chill.
Would I not be?
What?
Would I not be?
I don't know. We're playing Warhammer 40,000 Space... We should say hello. Hello, everyone! Welcome to another D20 Live week before stream. I don't know if anyone's watching right now.
Did we tell people that there was going to be a stream?
Yeah, we said in the announcement video. There's one every week before the streams. Yes.
Told people. Hello, it's Tipsiller.
Hello, Tipsiller, you faithful friend of ours. Welcome to another stream, and per the votes, we are going to be playing Warhammer 40k Space Marine. So, I'm sure more people will file in as the Discord finds out that this is happening.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you double check to make sure that the sound was going through the thing? Oh, that you can't, because it's...
Well, it is.
Tipsiller, can you hear the game?
It won't be very loud, because we turned the game volume down.
I know, but I just want to know if you can hear the game.
I would like to hear the game.
Tipsiller was an hour early. Aww.
Oh, Tipsiller, you sweet gentleman.
Sergeant Spank is here, too.
Hello.
Can you guys hear the game?
Here,
And
let me
can
turn
you
up...
hear us?
Let's turn the audio up a bit.
Wait. Let's see if they hear it first.
Well, I'm going into the menu.
There, see? That's why I was thinking. No game audio in YouTube. Okay. Can you... How do we...
Alt-tab.
Alt. Tab.
May I point out one thing, though?
What? That's... Can I...
Go ahead.
Please? Thank you.
So how is everyone tonight on this lovely September morn?
I'm trying to remember which one is the game.
It's the desktop audio, but you won't hear anything because the game's not really
I know.
playing.
Give me 1 second. Okay, now people hear
The
the
game.
game. So, we'll wait for that to come in. Also, Dark Summer's Point is in. So is Jerry Harriman.
Wow.
Source 217.
Hello.
Hello,
everyone.
Lord Game Master and Production Mistress Sam. And so is John. John's here too.
Cool. So as always, for those of you who are new, because we've got a bunch of new subscribers and people who are showing up on the Discord as well, this is the D20 Live week before stream. If you'd like to ask us questions, you can. I will be playing. Sam will be answering as best she can. I believe you have cookies prepared for tonight.
I am baking cookies now because I've had a craving for cookies.
For like-
Yeah, okay,
oh.
Jeremy Harriman can hear the game now.
Okay, then we're all good.
And Shadow Crown is hosting.
Oh, thank you, Shadow Crown. So we will discuss whatever we wish to tonight. This looks really beautiful graphically, though, doesn't it? So, Sam,
Yes.
as someone who isn't familiar with the Warhammer 40k lore,
Yes.
as the rest of us are, because you just watch us when we talk about it,
Yes.
how does it feel to actually see the universe we're always imagining?
To be fair, I thought they would look more like giant golden retrievers, but
Well, that is actually an Ultramarine. That is the class that
I know, but
calls
he doesn't actually look like a giant golden retriever in a suit.
Well, we could probably get a mod for that.
We should. Is the Twitch stream down?
Shouldn't be.
I don't think it is. I think it's playing. No, Twitch is playing fine.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what you're talking about there, Fuzaki.
You might be having individual
Okay,
trouble then. Ah.
Oh, leave.
Wow, that is glorious detail. Go get the door.
Yeah.
You want me to go get the door, or should I go get the door?
If you want to get the door.
I'll go get the door. I'm going to close the door downstairs.
Okay, Rob Hagen got it. Cool.
Pardon me? Oh, let me hand. I got to get past you.
Ah! Okay, so I'm baking cookies, and they are kind of like Mrs. Fields cookies. If you have ever had Mrs. Fields cookies, they are amazingly amazing because they are just soft and gooey all the time, regardless of when you have them. These ones are almost like that. I haven't quite gotten the recipe down. So, yeah, cookies. Finally got to run Cats of Cthulhu. Congratulations. and one of my players had to explain what a coat pocket was. Oh no. Finally I got my hands on the MMPR 95 movie on DVDs for the first time ever. I'm going to review something from my childhood. Very cool. Source 217 has said, have you guys given any thought to doing a Dresden Files game? Mike does not like Dresden Files.
Okay, I need to explain that, and you need to go upstairs and check the cookies because the thing went off.
Oh, it did.
So, it's not that I don't like the Dresden Files, I hate what it became.
Also, Jordan's in.
Hi, Jordan. So, I could get started, but Sam's not here to witness the full glory of the Imperium of Man, as this is probably a lot closer to what Games Workshop intends as opposed to what we do. So I'm going to answer the questions. I'm craving butter cake right now. Yay, cookies. Anybody see the new Iron Fist season? I have not seen season 1 of Iron Fist. But yeah, Source 217. We've had requests to do the Dresden Files game on an individual basis. It's never done very well on the streams. I'm not a fan of the Dresden Files novels after Proven Guilty. If you're new here, I'm a very verbal objector to what happened in Changes. Not because changes happen, because change is inevitable in the circumstances of life, and with everything I've done to the D20 Live continuity, it would be rather hypocritical if I was. But I didn't quite agree with a lot of the narrative directions and how Harry's character has matured over time. So, never read any of the novels. Are they any good? The first 8 novels are amazing. I can heartily recommend the first 8 novels of the Dresden Files, and you will have an amazing time. You will love Harry as a character, because Harry is very lighthearted despite many of the things that he's been through, and is very enjoyable to go along with. That goes away.
Cookies need another 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. So you're here. Would you like to see the glory of the Imperium of Man?
Sure. Do you mean the thing it was always intended, Mike?
What?
You mean the thing it was always intended, Mike? That's what Rob Hagan says. I don't know, Skin Game was good. Shadowcrown says, oh my Shadowrun game, my party got a shocker from Strahd, fought them, and I'm adapting some heretics to come in the game.
Yeah, I saw that Shadowcrown on the Discord. You were talking about bringing Strahd into Shadowrun. I hope it's working thematically well for you, although really Strahd works anywhere, because you're just saying the planes. And he would have a lot of fun with like some of the spirits that are... isn't it a thing in Shadowrun that there's spirits based on like suffering and stuff?
I think.
Yeah. I can't imagine what Strahd would do with that kind of stuff. Oh, just imagine him in a business suit and just taking over like a Fortune 500 company. And just kind of sitting there in a place of power and just bringing vampires in. Although he'd have to get out, unfortunately, and then you kind of... It's not really Ravenloft if Strahd can escape. Although I say that, and I said Strahd escaped. So, who am I to throw stones? Really? I hope everyone's enjoying the new season of D20 Live's long game.
Dark Summerswind says you read the Monster Hunter series.
Which one? I've read Monster Hunter Orange, or is it Orange?
I don't know.
Well, it's done by the mangaka who did Fairy Tail, and that was just like 14 chapters. That was just fun.
Shadowcrown said it worked well. Strahd so far is the hardest fight they've had, and yes, there is.
Okay.
Ravencorp Tower.
That's subtle. All right, shall we get started then?
Okay.
Okay, I can't do continue because it's locked out, which I've never heard of. That being the way you you can't do continue. Anyway, new campaign.
Well, you haven't started the game yet.
Okay, so I can either do easy, normal, or hard. I'll start, I'm not new to action or shooter games, but I've never played this kind of game before, so I'll start with easy. If it gets too easy, I'll go to normal.
I realize that I have to make Jordan a mod on Twitch.
You should.
I really should do that.
So, I will start in easy. The Ultramarines against... Okay, fine. The grim darkness of the far future. There is only war. Oh boy, war! Didn't need a delay on that one, just saying. Alright. Behold the technology of the 41st millennium. Priority alarm. Xenos invasion force detected. Which one is it this time? The Orcs. Invasion target, Graia.
Jordan, go back to being on Twitch so that way I can actually make you a mod.
Designation, Forge World. Ooh. Manufactorum Ajacis. Industrial output. Stuff. Warlord class Titan. Strategic value absolute. Xenos invasion in progress. Recommended course of action. Exterminatus. Exterminatus! Negative. Strategic value absolute. Deploy capital weaponry. Negative. Estimated reduction in manufacturing output. Liberation fleet. Affirmative. Minor elements in system time. Estimated time of arrival for delay. Unacceptable. Loss of strategic value unacceptable. Strategic value absolute. Escalate area denial. Affirmative. That means the warp. Execute Astartes Ultra. Response incoming. Deploy the Ultramarines.
No, I didn't want to unadd him. I wanted to add him as a user. Thank you. Jesus.
Ah, here we go. All the Ultramarines, as you know, is not my favorite chapter. My favorite chapter is the Blood Angels. I don't know what the chat is saying, but I'm assuming they're chatting.
Well, I was trying to really just get Jordan to be a mod, and it would take that long. Alright. Apparently it took me that long in order to make sure that Jordan was a mod, so I've got to go make sure that the cookies don't burn.
Okay.
It's very pretty!
It is very pretty. Should I pause it for you?
No. Okay. I'll catch up on the flip side. Yeah.
I love her so much. So much. Woo! There we go! God, that's gorgeous stuff. Ultramarines fleet, strike cruiser Fury descent, target Forge World Grass, status, planetary invasion progress, 9 Terran days. Objective, secure the Titans. Let's do it. It's gonna be manly as fuck. Oh, yeah. I know I don't like the Ultramarines, but I do like Space Marines, so I'm just gonna take this and roll with it.
Captain Titus, the orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces.
Hookers.
And they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Then we're going to take it back. Really? They wouldn't know to loot it. Okay, they would. And let's... Okay. Really? That's unusual. They would normally take a drop pod. Like, they wouldn't even drop in. They would just hit it. So, Sam?
Yes.
Would you like to know? Apparently we can't take our drop ship down.
Oh, well, that's...
So we're taking a different method.
Are you...
Well, looks like we're going to have to jump.
Squall's here.
Hi, Squall.
And Terror of Death is here.
Hi, Terror of Death.
Jordan says drop pods are for bitches.
No, dropships are for bitches. Pods slam into the ground. That's not for bitches. This action. Ooh. Oh yeah, for an Ultramarine, that's really fucked up for them to take non-regulation gear for their class. But
so the one sheet is done. The smaller sheet for some reason isn't. So
that's because it was underneath, right?
Yeah. So they're just gonna sit in the oven for a little bit. The oven's off.
All right.
So I'm basically just waiting for the one to cool down so I can bring it down. Squall says, I'm surprised Derek isn't in the chat just randomly on Space Marines, much like he did in this playthrough. And then Rob Hagen goes, oh, the Connell method of entry.
Woo! Actually, I'm surprised they haven't made his fans haven't made him play this game. Okay, that's the melee. That's to look around. Use X to strike. Chain multiple strikes to increase damage. Okay. Do I have like a target lock or something?
4K ship is damaged. Get the duct tape.
That's a big old kick.
And that's a lot of orcs.
This is nothing. This is... Hun, these aren't orcs. Those are squats. That's an orc.
Oh, okay.
Would you like an explanation?
No.
Okay.
And Text 2743 says, are you ready to purge?
Oh, baby, I was born purging.
And the Sergeant Spade says the graphics on this look fucking good.
They are very good. Okay, I can explain it to you.
You probably could, but I'm not going to remember it.
Well, it's pretty cool, though. Okay, I need to figure out the control. So this is lashy slashy. This is a big boot, or a big attack. This is nothing. That's a tight... Oh, that's a tackle roll. Cool.
Yeah, apparently they're too busy demanding Fallout 4 on Connell's stream. That's a gun.
Yeah, it is. How do I reload? Oh, it just takes time. Okay. L after... Oh. I'm supposed to fire at the thing?
You're getting shot
Oh.
up there.
Alright. Let's do this! Time! Oh, okay.
More so, Doc's Fallout is so heavily modded that he keeps breaking it.
And I got full health back. Cool.
Did you eat the thing?
No, what happens is...
You have to shoot the...
Don't tell me how to purge, my love.
Shoot the duders.
I shot the duders. I shot the duders and all their hopes and dreams.
Oh, it's a cutscene now. Oh, that's a really big orc.
Yes.
He paints everything red because it makes it go faster.
Well, yeah. It's them. I think I have to hit the shiny spot.
Really? I was playing this with keyboard and I was going to test it out with a running controller. Warhammer Space Marine, where the health packs can kill you.
Yeah, basically what happens is if I stun a guy, I can finish him off with the B button and I get health back. That is how I get health back.
I see.
Cool. But I'm not very good at this, so... Woo!
Also, Tonberry's doppelganger companion ended up lost in the mod void. Aw. You gotta shoot the duder.
I'm shooting the duder. Be patient. One must savor the... Jesus, there's a lot of orcs. Oh, look at that viscera. I'm going to be playing this game again. You guys better vote for this again on stream so I can play it again. Ah, that might have been a grenade.
He smushed his head.
Yeah, so if I do a... Yeah. Okay, so I have to... Come on, get better at Mike. You can kill orcs.
Sergeant Spade, you don't have
Honey,
any
look.
burritos?
I'm a blood angel.
Oh. Only because your thing is now red. Well, now you're turning it.
Well, yeah. It's orc engineering. It's not the best. So I already like this guy because he's already not listening to the codex as would a ultramarine. So he's already better than most.
Rob Hagen, purge faster, Mike.
Don't tell me how to purge. I'm gonna savor it. We're not the Inquisition. We don't just get it done.
Apparently you get a chainsword.
I know I get a chainsword. I just haven't gotten it yet. Don't make me purge like an Inquisitionist. Hey, look! It's the Forgotten Realms. Oh man, we're gonna have to go back there. Just to show how fucked up it is.
Jordan, my teeth are involuntary gritted while I watch this.
Jordan, I'm not good at it. And I can admit I'm not good at it, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy it.
Aren't, like, men, like, 8 feet tall or something?
Space Marines, yes. Normal humans aren't. Ah! Oh. Keep credits. Okay, reload.
Captain Titus, come in. Damn orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Bog's chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive.
See if there's anything around here I can use.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet
Jordan's like, it's not a comment on your skill, it's me being like, fuck yeah, Mike, get that orc!
Oh, I see. My apologies.
Purge, Sergeant Spate says, Purge, release the beast. Dear God, I can't believe I said it from this stupid movies.
Oh.
Sneaky.
I'm not sneaky. I'm a Space Marine. I walk through a room, and everyone knows I'm there.
Sneak. Against all odds. Well, these rocks are clearly made of styrofoam. They're being thrown around everywhere.
Don't make fun of the Havoc engine.
I see your drop pod and raises you an entire orc craft. Well, that guy's dead. He's also
Yeah,
dead.
see, those are Imperial Guardsmen.
They're dead too.
Filthy rodents! I'm out of bullets. Very well, I should run up and kill them. Come back here, you rodents!
They're killing one of
got
their own.
Well, I got one.
YouTube has informed me that D20 Live is live right now. Good job, YouTube.
Good hustle, YouTube. Don't quit your day job.
Rob Hagen.
Whatever it actually is.
Rob Hagen. Snack Marines?
Apparently you can stealth and death watch. I don't know why you would. Because to me that's just like, oh, is there anything up here?
The wall.
Not no more there ain't. Woo! Engineering. Okay. Looks like they came in. Oh, hey, a servitor. That's the wrong button, Mike. Can I hear it? Oh. Really have to stay in here to listen to? Yeah, fuck that. This is a stream, not a walkthrough.
This week YouTube actually notified me on time. Usually it's an hour late.
Really?
Apparently.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if those cookies are done.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Imperial Guard fought a noble battle, but they are just the Imperial Guard. Oh my god, did you explode? No, you just died. That's less fun. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, yeah! Daddy! The 988 Golden Bolter is the characteristic Space Marine battle rifle, firing self-propelled explosive tipped rounds. Right trigger to fire, right bumper to reload. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be a bad boy tonight. Excuse me for 1 second, gentlemen. And I have infinite... Oh, do I not have infinite clips? Okay. Then I'll save the bolter, because I should use it for when things get intense. Because I don't know how common I'm going to find bolter ammo on the floor. Once I know the commonality of it, I will make my decisions about combat efficiency. Off I go. The fuck is that? Alright. Inbreds! I don't... That's a good one. You guys coming? Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck. The orcs do not have the numbers to be effective. You guys coming to fight, or are we going to just do a dance, or what? What's your deal? Oh, Christ's sakes. What am I doing? Fucking Xeno scum. No? No? Okay. Fucking Xenos, I swear to God, we're purging this whole place. Alright. Woo! Oh, come on out, boys. I got a bolter with your name on it. Oh, did you see his head? Okay. Where's that coming from? Oh, Shiza! Screw it. Cover, 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 cover. Okay. Switch it up. Alright. Okay, back to cover. Here we go. Fuck, this game is fun. Why did this game not sell better? This is fucking amazing. Shit! Hey.
I've come back with cookies.
So Sam, I got a bolter.
I noticed. You know, okay, hang on. I've been listening.
Doing the God Emperor's work, baby. Okay. God damn, those things are huge this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you even firing at? Okay, this is getting stupid. Let's see if we can break through somewhere. Nope. Who is shooting at me? Literally who? Oh, hello.
I'm asking if the cookies are heresy flavored. No, they're chocolate chip.
I'm pretty sure the Imperium has a little chocolate chip heresy at this point. God, these orcs suck at fighting. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he didn't. Did you get him? Did you get him, champ? You're wasting bullets! Do you know how many fucking weird-ass cherubs it takes to make those bullets?
The Imperium runs on tacos.
Fun fact, you know how they keep talking about the Codex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what the Codex is?
The Bible?
Not really. It's close, though. You see, the Codex Astartes is the Astartes Guide to Conduct and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was written by the Ultramarines chapter master, Primarch, the guy who literally made all of them, from which they are derived. So for an Ultramarine to say the Codex Astartes isn't, you know, to say that the Codex Astartes isn't always supposed to be followed literally. Oh hey, servitor. Yes, that is a human skull. Is really unusual for an Astartes. Holy crap, an Imperial Guardsman that's not dead? I'm gonna call him Scrappy. No, Scrappy, no! Don't die like that. Oh, wow, he got balls. What are you running from? Scrappy, stop! Oh, Scrappy! Where'd he go?
I think he murdered him.
Scrappy, why? Oh, that's fucking... Yeah, these are the Imperial Guard. Because you know how expensive it is to make a Space Marine, right? Well, not expensive, just time-consuming. And not everyone meets the grade always. So the Imperium has these guys, the Guard. They don't have the best gear as us, the best weapons as us, blood, genetics.
If not the lieutenant, where will we find this lieutenant? At the front lines. Follow the trench network.
But there are more of them.
Command bunker. Carry on, Guardsman. The rendezvous with Sidonis. When we find this lieutenant, we need updated.
I have a bad guy named Sidonis.
Yeah.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Ah, stupid wall.
No. Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
Up, Guardsmen! You can feel your legs. They can't.
Did you
Because
just
they're
shoot a bolter at him?
around him to give him courage. If you can survive a Marine's bolter, you have nothing to fear from the orcs.
Scrappy isn't dead. He's just off training to be an Italian ninja, Desu.
Aha, bolter fire.
I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard line.
Now all I can think is a soldier charging at Tyrion is yelling, "Puppy power!"
Okay, up I go over the hill. I'm assuming this is the way, because there's no other way to go. I heard crush the Space Marines. Oop. You'd think we were all deaf. Wonderful.
I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Thank you.
The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake.
We'll take it back.
The typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
Yeah, that flies.
We not use it to keep our forces at bay.
Yeah, that was weird.
There's a strategy behind it. The leader is no fool.
Unless chaos is involved.
I'm not talking a lot. I have a face full of cookie. Nom nom nom.
If the
All right.
Hawks return on themselves, it's still under his control.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Does this mean the Faerun Invader are gonna get scrappy guardsmen?
Of course. Well, yeah. Let's try. Oh, I'm gonna try it out. Come here, boys! I'm gonna show you how a man kills! Fine! Don't dynamite awesome might of the Imperium! Oh! Oh my god, I love this thing. I love this weapon! Who said kill them all? Come down here so I can kill you with my sword.
At least it's not a gun sword.
How dare you? Gun swords are heresy in the eyes of the Imperium of man. Whereas we are the Emperor's chosen. And we do... Oh, yeah! Why is this game not a bigger deal? Oh my god, you see that guy? He blew up like a goo. Get down here, I want to kill you. I said come down here, I want to kill you. Yeah, what does you cover now, motherfucker? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm a happy space marine. God, I wish I had a jump pack. There we go. Pow, 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 pow. You gonna come up and fight? I didn't know the orcs were craven dogs. Well, they are, but... Fuck off. What's this way? Is there anything this way? Aha! And everything but the explosives. Good stuff, Mike. Aha! Munitions! All the better munitions with which to use my bolter fire. Holy and sanguinary though it is. For everything I do is holy. I am a member of the Imperium of Man. And one of the Emperor's holy Space Marines. And so I purge you all with holy bolter fire. Toot now.
Tomberry!
Ah, crap. Not Tom Berry, I was referring to the monster on the field.
This is John's like, I like how Sam's calmly eating cookies while Mike's making his words people into goop. Also, Sergeant Spade is like, it's weird hearing Mike Google outside of the Nauticus voice. And then everyone's like, it's now hashtag Samberry stream. I made cookies!
Alright. Have to shoot those. That's bad.
They're goopy cookies. Because
Ooh!
they're made of mostly sugar.
I have not had a whole cookie yet. Okay. That was not a whole cookie. I have grenades. Well, this is a problem for everyone on all sides, not even just my own. I think here. Oh. No, sorry. Oh shit, more ammo.
Tomberry's like, Sam, you were seriously the whole package. Mike is lucky to have you.
He knows!
She's like, she made cookies and she's feeding him while...
Uh-huh.
Are those holy hand grenades?
Come on.
Also, grebnades, apparently. Oh, that's the thing from Connell's stream, isn't it? Grebnades.
Is it?
Grebnades, yeah. Excuse me. I remember seeing it in the highlight reel that he has.
Oh, this is a relaxing afternoon.
Tonberry, he better!
Alright? You're not going to die to the small boulder fire. You'll die to the big... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it came from XCOM, apparently, when they were throwing grenades.
I'm a fancy man, a fancy man.
These cookies are basically melding into one giant cookie.
I noticed. Well, you know I would do the same for you if you were playing, right?
I know.
Okay. Oh, they know that. Look, honey, it's a knob. I'm not making it up, that's what they're called. Oh, he's got some fight in him, too! Okay, I got full shot.
Mega melty cookie. Yeah, they're...
Yeah. Hey! Dick! You fuck! Actually, that's not an insult around here, because Nauticus does that all the time.
Except now all my hand is covered in chocolate.
Uh-huh. No, stream. Okay.
Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Imperial God, we're the Ultramarines. Open the door. Yes, sir. Scrappy! You're alive, I think.
Ah.
Okay. Which one's Scrappy?
I don't know, pick one.
I will call you Scrappy too.
Mega cookie. Cookie fusion.
It's just like one huge plate. Now that you let anything happen to Scrappy.
Because, like, if you guys can't tell, it's all just kind of melding together. Because they're such, like, the cookie...
Heat.
Yeah. And the fact that they're mostly just sugar and butter. I mean, they do have, like, egg in there. But it's, like, because it's cooked, because they've been in there for at least, like, 15 minutes.
It seems that these Imperial Godsmen require a rousing speech. I know exactly what meant. I was trying to fire my bolter again.
I'm sorry, Sergeant Spit, you had a hard time today.
I'm sorry, man. What happened?
Apparently he needed this after having to deal with his mom and stepdad this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we hope we're nice and relaxing for you now. A female Godsman is not that uncommon. Ah, you thought it was going to be sexist. Is there a version of your welcome where it's sung by the Emperor? Because I feel like that should be a thing.
Hmm?
Captain Titus, the Ultramarines. You come on.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So
That's
far
fair.
they seem content to stay put.
And if they did rise from the grave, that would be heresy.
How many? I sent out 10.
It's about par for your guys, no offense.
That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
You got the numbers. One. Just takes one.
Come with me then. I should
That was
warn
just
you, my lords.
all
We've got a
chocolate.
slight alt problem down here.
Ah, it's not that bad.
Heard of Death goes, hello, nurse.
Yeah, there are basically only two kinds of Imperial Guardsmen. What's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Checkpoint.
Here we go. Regain Fury every time you damage an enemy. Once it's full, enter Fury mode. All your close combat attacks. You regain health! Oh my god. Where's my Purity Seal? I can't see it. I can't see it.
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajaxus. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Because that's the only reason we came.
Rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gate of the Manufactorum.
Get me that field manual.
Yeah.
Some bloody forge while there's not a single tech creature in sight.
Oh, no prep proof in 5. Okay.
Sam, you should try the traditional Dutch cookie. They're the best. I have Stroopwafels. I've had stroopwafels.
Yeah, you're German. You would have had access to it.
I have never tried to make them, but I have had them.
Have I had one?
Probably.
Okay. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, yes. Oh, this is such a good purgation. Why are there no more games in this franchise? What, was Gears of War too hard for them? Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, everyone's just like, yeah, let's kill the orcs.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Where am I
lot of-
going? That way? Or up here? I'm going to check up here. Aha! A servitor. Welcome, Noble Skull. Thank you, Noble Skull.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me with this? I'm going to die like this. Okay.
Don't eat the whole thing, just take a bite, my goodness.
Hey! Everything you have handed to me, I have consumed. As a sign of respect for the work you've done. I'm being a feminist.
Are you?
Yes.
Don't
I respect that woman over there in the game. I respect you. And I don't respect the orcs.
Well, they could be female. You don't know that.
They actually do. They don't have any reproductive organs at all.
Oh, well then.
They're mostly plant. What?
For everyone who knows exactly how big Mike's mouth is.
I'm told watching me eat is fascinating.
It really is. One sugar rush later, Mike has killed all the orcs.
Let's kick it in. Woo! Oh, yeah.
Legitimately, oh, okay. But yeah, I hate being around my mom and stepdad because I have to walk on eggshells around them. One slip up with my words and I get called worthless, followed by a 3-hour lecture about respect. Well, legitimately, once my sister turns 18, I'm not dealing with them anymore. Oh boy.
Wow. I'm really sorry you have to deal with that.
That's really bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am. As someone who's been in that experience, it's not fun. I don't wish that on anybody. Which way am I going?
What?
Oh. Okay. I'm going to check what's up here. Because I keep finding stuff. Pardon me, Captain.
And they said a sugar rush didn't have any mechanical effects.
It doesn't. My gameplay hasn't improved at all. I rolled into barbed wire to prove I could. Space Marine. Out. Oh my god, that is so much sugar. I feel great. Like the day has just melted away completely and mounted bolter! Oh no, don't interrupt this. This is a man's work.
Don't interrupt this. I'm feeding you cookie!
Okay, now you can interrupt it. I've got I'm sorry, that was very sexist of me, but oh man. That's why I call it man's work, because you have to say, oh man, is this happening?
Tech 2743 says, I'm so glad I showed up for the stream. John Palmer, so since I've only played games with Space Marines, I'm legitimately curious, does anyone in these games not follow the Emperor?
Everyone follows the Emperor. Hang on, man the heavy bolter. Tear off the heavy bolter! Oh, Mac Daddy gonna fuck you up!
My original thing was actually to do my nails while this was going on to offset the amount of things.
You see that orc? He turned into goo!
But now they're covered in chocolate, so I guess technically I did my nails.
Where's the orcs?
Edible.
Where's the orcs? Where's the orcs? Here, orcs! Here, orcs! Thank you.
There are still more cookies upstairs.
I know.
But we're not going to eat them right away. Because we have no self-control.
Orcs! I got one. Like one. It's been like a sad afternoon. Okay. Don't throw it away! It had a family.
What,
It was
the
you.
bolter?
Yeah, actually they do. Well, alright, never mind. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a stalker. It's... Sam, I give you the soccer bolter, also known as a sniper rifle for Space Marines. Would you like to know what a depleting uranium shell looks like with a sniper scope?
Reach the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's still standing.
There just aren't enough of us.
I have a fucking problem, son. Yeah, seriously, any Imperial Guard that lasts longer than 10 seconds is just... You should be up for commendation. Alright, gotta go to work.
I'll hold you to that.
If you're wondering if there's a relationship that's going to start here, Sam, no. Relationships are heresy.
Are
Alright.
they really?
Oh, yeah, for the Marines? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm 95% certain that one of them went Anakin Skywalker on them.
Oh, they have, and they get hunted down. Because Space Marine penis is not really built for the living. Or the dead.
Well, it's an 8-foot guy, so the average penis size at that point would probably be anywhere between like 6 to 10 inches, so. Unless it's steroid, and then at which point then they're only 2 feet. There's not 2 feet, 2 inches.
Well, it's
And then that's-
well, there is a combination of steroids and the I can't. Jordan can tell you specifically what makes a Space Marine.
Jordan, tell me how big a Space Marine's penis is.
The thing is, though, the only thing out there in the universe that could really take a Space Marine effectively and safely would be a Daemonite, and just we're not allowed to touch those for obvious reasons. It's because their names are Daemonite. Oh, if only I could reach out and hit these guys. But however am I to hit them? It's fun, dude. Ah, this is refreshing.
Hashtag Warhammer 40k dick facts. Their penis is vestigial.
Is it?
Jordan says, I'm not 100%. They aren't gilded during the Space Marine process. They don't really talk about it. Something about hypno indoctrination, making it something that they don't even want in the first place. The sound effects in this game for some reason. Ah, no. Smut it up for the Emperor.
Yeah, no. The Marines straight up do not have sex. Like that's the least likely thing to happen to make them turn.
Oh, so Dave's here.
Hi, Dave. Our Dave?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, cool, Sergeant Spade. He's digging SMT Strange Journey Redux.
Cool. Yeah, he said he'd been playing it. Oh, if only I could hit those orcs. Hey, come back here! Cowards.
There, I fixed it. Dave is now a mod on Twitch.
No, I'm not! I'm Santa Claus!
Huh?
It said Space Marines run away. I'm like, no, I'm not Santa Claus! He's being funny.
What has not just seduced a Space Marine?
He wouldn't try. Look, he probably would. No, I would say not. Really. He probably tried. They tried to shoot him a lot, and he left the Imperium of Man really quickly after that.
I'm 95% certain that Nauticus just avoids the Warhammer
Yeah. Universe
entirely,
Oh, yeah.
just because he doesn't want to deal with Slanesh.
Yeah. Because Slanesh would have sensed him coming. Like, right out the gate.
I'm going to figure it. Okay.
Okay, thank you. It's very kind of you.
I can't tell if the ringing in my ears is from the game or if I ate too much sugar.
You'll find out.
No, it was from the game.
Okay. Well. What? Chemical? Ah! Where they're shooting.
Too bad they can't make a machine for them to at least get something out of it.
Ah.
It's a challenge, says Rob Hagen. Space Marines were built to reproduce, and a normal penis and/or ball sack is a vulnerable spot to avoid vulnerabilities. It's a vestigial at best.
Yeah.
His blood feud with Slanesh. Hashtag Nauticus has limits.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, when I'm done feeding you this cookie, then I'm gonna go wash my hands and then actually do my nails.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Up here? No. Thank you.
I think this is like the one cookie that I fed Mike that actually has structural integrity. Everything else is falling apart.
Did someone tell me where I'm supposed to go? Because I think I hit a dead end. Wait.
Not limits, but standards. That's what Nauticus has.
I like that.
Ow.
You okay?
I hurt my foot.
Also, you should point out to the chat that I did make you steak for dinner, too.
Yeah, Mike did make me steak, so...
And you particularly like my steak,
I
too.
do. I love your steak. It's one of the reasons... It's one of the reasons why I'm marrying you. The other one being...
Half the chat just got really excited. Like, they're finally married?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
It's the future planning of everything.
It's one of the reasons why she husbands me.
Yes. Well, the real one is still your...
Nice. Nice?
Yes.
Okay, where the fuck am I?
And that you're funny. And that...
And it is fun to work with me.
Yes. And that I find you incredibly attractive.
Alright. Alright.
Steak or steak. Like food steak.
Food steak. I'm actually not a bad cook. Okay, where the shit am I supposed
He's
to
actually a really good cook. He doesn't feel that confident considering the fact that he only knows like 6 recipes offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I know how to make food from the fridge. Because my mom is Asian, and she taught me how to make food from anything.
Yeah. I need
Jordan's like, gross, further gross.
Jordan, tell me where the fuck to go. I'm lost.
Can an elder take a space marine dick? Damn it, Sam, now it's stuck in my head. Sorry, Terror of Death.
Yeah.
When in doubt,
Ouch.
when in doubt, apparently follow the shooting.
Oh, I found it.
Given the pretext of the comic, you guys are obviously a blissful state in your relationship. We've been in this blissful state for like 3 years. We're pretty sure this is just the relationship. It's true.
I'm not. Did I argue? Oh, look, it's a site. Where are you going?
He's gonna blow himself up, apparently.
Oh well. Sam, I'm upset. There's less orcs per square mile. Okay. Is that a thing? Oh, I had to stop him and not get burned. Oh well.
Okay, okay, maybe I should give you guys a cookbook next time. Actually, Tipsular, I know a lot of Chinese cooking, which is actually just, it's a lot of stir fry. So I know a lot of recipes.
Send more RPG books.
What?
I said send more RPG books if you're gonna send.
We have no problem when it comes to cooking. Between Mike's cooking and my cooking, we can get through no problem.
Yeah. Hi guys.
Tipsular's like, no, just for Mike.
Hey. I have the internet.
I can teach him how to cook. It's not that hard.
I'm not even that bad at cook. I just practice a lot of what I do, and I have very high standards.
You're really good at cooking.
Okay. You just have bad self-esteem.
Yeah. Cooks the RPGs. Anyway, I'm gonna go wash my hands.
All right. Activate the Dorvatus.
Everyone's telling you to stop running in circles.
Well, I did. Gotta catch up. That's all 10 seconds ago. Okay. Look at these cables. They must be powering the ore contraptions across the battlefield. Let's cut them! Fine, let's not cut them. Let's be lame. Fucking hell. What's a hello? I know what you are. I don't know what's in you.
There's a paper towel back here and I didn't know.
Yep. Woo! Jump pack! Mac Daddy gonna rock your shit. This is gonna be a good game.
I found the paper towels.
Whole day to fire the jump pack.
Is there a delicious dungeon cookbook? I'm 95% certain that we could actually make one. Jeremy Herman says, seriously, I went to culinary school and I learned more from YouTube and Good Eats. Such a waste of money. Also, Jack of Many Names is here.
Hi, Jack. Having fun guessing our canon? I hope so. Jump pack. Sam, I have a jump pack.
Oh, great.
I believe I can fly. Hi, guys. I believe I can touch the sky. While you're there, I'll kick your fucking ass. Make you all eat the fucking fucking grass.
You know the game missed a trick when the power cables have plot armor. What kind of music would Space Marines listen to? Mariah Carey.
Actually, I think they would listen to... I am not aiming this right, but I don't care.
Okay, I have to fix some of my nails on this hand because it wrecked while I was making cookies.
Where are the orcs?
Damn it, Mike, now you've got me singing that song. I hate that song.
Everyone hates that song. That's why you make fun of it. I believe I can see your spine coming through that door. I believe.
Jack says, I see you finally accepted the Ultramarines as the Superior Legion of the Imperium.
Fuck off, Jack! I'm just having fun. I would be having more fun. Hang on a second. Okay, get this right. If they were the Blood Angels. End of freaking sentence. Oh, look at that. Inconspicuous.
Mythic finally got a copy of Deathwatch RPG for $79.99.
Jesus Christ. This is... Hang on a second, I want to get this right. Oh, fuck's sakes, come on. See? If this was a Blood Angel, we would never have any problem with an air. Because our Chapter Master had wings! Okay, there's all the wires. Who shot at me? Ah! Those are my Brattle brothers I was hitting at.
Space Wolves are the best chapters.
They're a fine chapter.
Sorry, it was in British pounds, $79.99 British pounds. It's like $230 everywhere else.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad price.
In pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, not kidding, both that song and the one from Titanic make me want to punch stuff. Glad I developed a good restraint from dealing with my family. Okay, Tundra Fox says, Can Nauticus penetratus my heartus?
Oh, that's so sweet. If you ask nicely, I'll penetrate anything.
Jack says, oh, well, you could probably find a texture mod to allow you to play as a Blood Angel.
Probably, but I'm not a big mod guy.
This may just be for me. Jason Cucciano says, this may be for me, but the Space Marine game was fun for exactly one time play. I only played it.
I don't know. I could see some, like, if you made a proper sequel out of it. Ah, damn it. I missed target. If you made a proper sequel out of it, who is shooting at me?
Jesus Christ!
What?
Okay, it's $103.43 American for the game that you just bought.
Yeah, the Deathwatch game.
This stream, a preview for the fate of Faerun?
Yes! Because, keep in mind, a year will have passed when next the players go into Faerun. So it's not going to look, like, great at all.
I'm going to put this here.
I love how I'm dodge rolling and it has jet propulsion. Are you still alive? None of that, sir! This is the Emperor's world! Oh, this is fun. This is relaxing. I'm imagining things while I kill. I should have played this game sooner.
You guys checking out the Warhammer Fantasy Strategy game?
I have not, actually. Nor the new rules for the new 40k game. Oh, crap. I fucked up. Okay, I gotta get healed. Okay. Starting to get my shields back up. We need to go pick a fight. You do that? We must invoke the power of the Emperor. Hi, guys! You're my health box!
Wow, okay, there's a lot of questions that are coming in. Jack Many Names says, no, will the Underdark problem be solved when next we go to the Faerun?
That's a good question.
And Jason Kutagano, thank you.
I think.
Which of the players took Driz's skull as a trophy?
That's their choice, and they will get to fight over that next.
And Sergeant Spate, you're gonna have to fight these if you do a game in Faerun, aren't you?
Orcs?
Probably.
No. The orcs haven't made their way through, only the Imperium has. They control the portal.
Shadowdale Resistance. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it and said it.
The what resistance?
Shadowdale Resistance.
Oh, okay. Now I know what that means.
This is reminding me of Revengeance, says Darksiders Wind.
Which is also a fun game.
Which was also a game that Mike screamed a lot at, going, yeah! I
like games where I can go that way. Oh, extra kid. That was fascinating. They burrowed in from the seas. I know that silhouette. That's a squat. Where are you, little fucker? There he is.
No, I meant the Death Watch PCs.
Okay.
Dark Souls when it says who killed Drizzt.
They all did.
They all shot at him in the face.
Literally, they saw him as soon as they turned.
As soon as they realized that it was Drizzt, they all shot him in the face. It really was just a matter of time. He didn't even get to talk. He just got shot in the face.
And smited.
You mean like Agent Flynn in Shadowrun? Torture with vinegar.
Oh god, that takes me back. I haven't used that vinegar in a while. Because Flynn's now in Shadowrun again.
Making the battle cat.
Yeah. And he hasn't used the vinegar trick yet. Sam?
What?
That's a bullet.
That's not a bullet.
That's a bullet.
That's not a bullet.
That's their bullet.
That is not a bullet.
Chat, is that... Did Prithee be that a bullet?
That's not a bullet.
Okay, I'll give you one question then.
It's not a bullet. It's a missile.
No, it's a bullet.
It's a missile.
It's a bullet.
There's no way that's a bullet. A bullet implies you put it in a gun.
That is a gun. Look, it says destroy the gun. Well, chat, hashtag bullet or missile.
Everyone is saying that's a bullet.
What's this one do? Okay. Right trigger to fire, right bumper detonate. Detonate. Ooh.
Yeah, everyone's just like, it's a bullet. And John's like, a torpedo?
Good try, John.
See, John's on my side. Hashtag not a bullet. Needlessly oversized bullet because Space Marines.
Okay, the orcs are setting up shop here. This is really...
Yeah, okay, and originally it was £100 on eBay, but they knocked $20 off the next day and then bought it.
Okay, well, I'm guessing you couldn't find a copy on Noble Knight. Although you wouldn't right now because it just went out of print and no one's done with it yet. Although you can apparently... I found, weirdly enough... El Diablo, fuck it. Can't get up there.
Chat disconnected.
Who's chat?
The YouTube one. It just says chat disconnected. Okay, it's back in. Hashtag it does go in a gun. For McRaggy?
McCrag.
Okay. It is a knife, let's be real. You got some pretty large bullets, or at least arbitrary shells, when we look up the rail-mounted cannons from the 1940s. Hashtag that's a lot of deckers.
Sam?
Yes.
I give you the Melt-A-Bomb.
The what now?
Melt-A-Bomb. A rather custom, unique item in the 41st millennium. Go for a couple... Hang on a second. This much fun should be illegal. This much fun should be heresy. Fun fact, if I was having this much fun as a Space Marine and not part of the right chapter, the Inquisition would be like, why is he having that much fun?
I'm waiting for Chaosism and Nocturnal to get the more widespread distribution of Pendragon.
Oh.
I'm not.
You're not?
Huh?
You're not?
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna wait till you get it.
Oh, hang on a second, I'm gonna know.
So anyone see the upcoming Devil May Cry game? Everyone excited for more Nero? What do you mean more Nero?
Yeah, Nero's the main character again.
No! Nero's not a good character. It's Dante. No.
Well, Virgil's back. And Dante is in it too. And it's back to the old continuity.
Sergeant Spade says, Mike, by the way, Mike, I rewatched the entirety of your Dark Sun game just to prepare myself for Ravenloft.
Hi guys! Thank you. It's not a bad idea to do that because we are going to have like a lot of stuff from Dark Sun call back to that, despite the fact that we're in a new plane.
Apparently Virgil is the main character of this game.
It's not, well no, because it's Nero. Nero's in it.
Yeah, he's in it, but apparently Virgil's the main character.
Really? They didn't show it in the trailer. Okay, they show him, and it's him there who's ripping Nero's hand off. But Nero's the one prominently featured in the trailer.
Maybe they're just fucking with me.
Who?
I don't know.
Who's fucking with me?
Chainsaw gun or sword gun, which is better?
Chainsaw sword.
Okay. Mike, will Ravenloft be 1 season or more?
It will be 1 season. The length of that season is dependent entirely on how long it takes for them to get through it. It will have a split partway through it, though, just to be fair about that.
Okay. What we're doing is we're actually introducing Devon's long game as well, which is going to be L5R. And we've decided, because of the fact that we wanted to because we didn't want to wait a whole season in order to introduce L5R, considering the fact that it's not the same characters. We figured what we would do is we would split Ravenloft and L5R in half. So it's going to be 6 episodes of Ravenloft, then 6 episodes of L5R, then 6 episodes of Ravenloft again, and then the other 6 episodes of L5R.
And if you're wondering where L5R takes place in the timeline, it will be after the Infinity Arc. Oh, shit! It's me.
I prefer to serve Alfarius or a part of the Hive Mind, says M.E. Neon.
I died. The fuck? I died.
Everyone's asking which edition of L5R is it?
4th.
Any chance of the lads going to Dragonlance?
That was asked in the Discord as well as Birthright. Not spoiling it. Although, don't hold your breath for Birthright. I will say this: Ravenloft is not their last destination. Oh no, you don't, you little fucker! You got me last time.
Everyone is excited for 4th edition L5R.
It's just like, you mean they're not using 5th edition? Christ, we love these guys. They're old and angry like we are.
You're not old or angry.
I'm old.
You're not old.
I'm angry. I'm salty.
You're salty, yes. But so am I, so it's okay.
I'm old. I'm 35.
That's not old!
5 years, I'll be 40.
Oh my god!
Okay, I saw a whole bunch of these little shits. Where are you, you little fucks? Or did I get them all already? Oh, no, you don't. Okay, gotta be careful. These things took me out last time. Won't die much my ass. I'm just that. You don't know.
Squall says you're only 4 years older than me.
That's reassuring.
Then Jordan's like, if you never mature past 19, it averages out.
Yeah.
Jack names, isn't L5R kind of restrictive of the characters you can play?
Not really.
And then, will there be an L5R tutorial video? I find myself hard to wrap around my head.
Sure.
But, yeah, there will be a tutorial.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a tutorial of
Mutants and Masterminds.
Masterminds, because that's coming up next week.
Yeah.
So there will be a tutorial coming out probably Saturday.
Yep.
Birthright has updated bloodline rules in Arnoth Arcana 3.5. Jeremy Harriman says you're younger than me, Mike. See, you're not old. Oh yeah, Terror of Death. Yeah, we'll make the Infinity Arc playlist.
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
We'll get that done.
I got caught up because we were doing I was basically all my plans got thrown out the door when the MagFest stuff came through.
Because we've been trying to make sure that we can get to MagFest.
Yeah.
So we've been making sure everything else has been going on.
Yeah, because once we know, you'll know. And I think more than a few of our American fans would like to come to MagFest just to see us this time. Now that you know we get there.
Yeah, we will probably be there as long as we can get it right down.
Yeah, that's right now our big trial. Hashtag it's a bullet.
You just want to rub it in my face now, don't you?
How do I place the charge in the shell?
Jordan's like, I wish I'd swung by for this stream. Yeah, sorry, Jordan.
He what?
He wishes he was here.
Yeah. Oh, shit! The shell's behind me! When did you get here? Wascally wabbit.
Activate.
Now to move the shell into place.
Now you gotta push it. Yeah, no. So we've been Because the biggest thing was trying to make sure that we got our tickets for
Yeah.
MagFest, which Mike did, and then we had to make sure that we got the room, which I did, because Mike was at work when it went down, and we
Yeah.
were so fucking lucky to get a hotel room.
In the Gaylord, too.
Yeah,
That's a terrible name for a fucking resort.
it really is. Pretty sure this thing was made in the 50s, and when that was acceptable. But,
30s.
Sergeant Spade says, unfortunately I can't make it to MagFest, saving up for PMC 2020.
Okay.
John Palmer says, so have you ever tried the Exalted system?
Have I tried the Exalted?
Oh no. You poked the bear, guys!
I can't get to it, but I have all the second-hand books.
You can't get to it. You just have to climb over the one corner.
I'm not climbing over. I have all the Exalted second edition books, as well as I have most of the first ed stuff. Devin, the first really long game I played with Devin was an Exalted second edition. It was simultaneously one of the funnest, but also worst games. Where am I going? I ever played, because I was playing with a group, specifically a couple people. I won't ever say their name, because they deserve to not be like shamed for it, because we do not work well together. That I would have fucking screaming matches about, and when we were done, I wanted to go back to Exalted. That's how much I love it. I played a Zenith Cased because I wanted to be Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Rob Hagan, I wish I could go to MagFest, but oddly Con Bravo was more likely with my work schedule.
That's fine. There's a chance I might not go to MagFest as well. Like, we would like to, and we very much want to. But if it turns out more of you... But if it ends up more of our American fans just come out to Bravo, I will be amazed. Not surprised, but impressed.
Dark Service Wins asking which MagFest are we going to? The one in January?
Yeah, the big one. Did I?
Jack of Many Names says, fun fact, the word gay was often originally used to describe male prostitutes.
So, accurate then.
Okay. Will there be an Exalted game or L5R? And hopefully that doesn't end in an argument.
There is an L5R game coming through. Devin's running a long game. I'm going to do a mid-season thing. Stop with Ravenloft. And then Devin will take over with... What is your name? Oh, it's just ammo. That's disappointing.
But yeah, no. Like, the people that were in part of the original Exalted game with Mike,
don't play with me anymore.
Don't play with him anymore. This is before my time here.
Yeah, I'm glad you weren't there for that experience. So
you would have been really upset.
I would have been.
Yeah, everyone's saying Bravo is more likely.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it is in the middle of summer. It's easier to book time off. Because the problem is, MagFest is... It used to be early February, which for a lot of people... Hang on a sec. Move back, you fool! I'm trying to heal up. Oh, Christ. Everything tastes like orc.
Yeah, Rob is like, I've been wanting to hit Con Bravo, but I need to get my passport. And the only reason why he hasn't got a passport is because he needs a permanent address and money.
That's all fair.
Terror Death is asking, he's been trying to get into the Wheel of Time universe, but doesn't know where to start.
Book one. not to be crude about it, but book one, unfortunately. Because there's like comics and all that stuff, but at some point, everything. It's not like Game of Thrones, where like the show really compresses it. Hang on a second. Where the show really compresses it nicely. Wheel of Time is best as a book. I wouldn't even read the comics of it. In fact, I wouldn't even read the current covers of Wheel of Time. I would try to find the original paperbacks with the original covers, because it's a very colorful universe, and trying to have with those proper covers, you can kind of get a much more stronger feel for how Robert Jordan, Jesus Christ, conceived his world. The problem is, there are books that are literally like reading Dry Paste, and there's a gun down... No, I already got it. That are like reading the reading equivalent of paint drying. And my god, do you need a wiki just to go through everything properly. But it is a good story. And Brandon Sanderson's work too. Did I get that? Do I care? I kind of care. Did my bullet go off yet?
A cutscene didn't go off.
That is true.
It's grenades.
I have not used a grenade enough.
Which book won Eye of the World or New Spring?
Eye of the World. Devin recommends. I know Devin recommends New Spring. I would read it in publication order. That's just me. Where am I going? Am I going in circles again?
You come from where you go, where you come from, that my joke. That would need that I know.
Oh, no, here we go. Alright, boys, get in here. Come on now. Yeah, you almost missed it. Captain Golden Epaulet.
Mike, best Wheel of Time character.
Oh,
if you've read the Wheel of Time, what are your thoughts of Navy?
Okay. To be fair, the last time I read Wheel of Time was in high school, so it's been a while. Nynaeve. Oh, crap. One sec, hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't chop away from him. You're a space marine. Have some dignity.
Rob Hagan says, Wheel of Time TV show? You mean the infomercial the production company threw out to hold the rights?
Yes, I do.
Be warned, there's a whole book dedicated to one person moping around in the castle for a day or two. But
Yeah.
the first 4 or 5 books are good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Terror of Death says that he's in Florida. Unfortunately, he can't get out to the conventions that we're talking about.
Sorry, Terror of Death. Marksman mode. Fury now legendary. I have a Fury mode with guns. Why did anyone say this game was boring? Although I can see not wanting to play another one of it. But yeah. This is going to be fun. I need the bolter, and I need to go to work. Ah! Yeah! Oh, I don't have infinite. Oh, that was quick.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Can we expect any other famous fantasy characters to show up in your game, like Hoyd or Kalanin, or someone really broken like Elementor?
Yes. The long game will specifically, Season 2 of Ravenloft will specifically end with a very, very specific character from D&D lore showing up.
My pants are falling down.
You'll put them back up.
I'm working on it.
I trust you to handle it.
I only have one hand.
Where's the other hand?
It's being wet.
I see.
Is that part of the cookie?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
You need a lot of cookie.
I need a lot of cookie. Alright, my tum-tum is very little.
Get your tum-tums full.
My tum-tum's very full. It's full of cookie.
It's a good thing.
I know, but it's uncomfortable.
Okay, I'm getting covered behind the bullet. This is not safe, but I need... Damn it.
Mercenary Pen 2. I need money if I'm to do Con Bravo from the UK. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. We have UK and Sweden fans. That's so weird to feel. I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. I'm just surprised because I never imagined... I should have, I suppose. As many have oft told me, I more than anyone else.
Full size here and he says F.
Hey.
Because he died. Speaking of bad weather, I'm a bit worried about next week. Massive tropical storms heading my way. Just shy
Oh
of a
shit, are you in
hurricane.
Florida? You are in Florida, yeah. Stay safe. I think... I wish I knew relief procedures for tropical storms, but... You careless dogs! You moved the bullet out of alignment! I will save my bullets this time, because it's going to be friggin' rad what I'm about to do.
Apparently Jason something.
Ghana.
Katagano is an Aussie fan from Australia.
Oh! That's where not only have I been to Australia, that's where my dad grew up. So he's got a lot of family down there. It's really cool. I have not been in there in years, though.
Sergeant Spade's not in Florida, he's in North Carolina.
Okay, well, still.
And then Volsar says Papa Nurgle isn't pleased with your performance.
Papa Nurgle can suck a dick.
Also,
not mine.
Rob Hagan says Mordenkainen.
You'll see who it is. Stop guessing, guys. Christ. A lot of bolter fire. Yeah, I'll give you cover. Let my shields get back into place. There we go. Better. Time to murder a bunch of squats. Okay, I think I should switch to the Vengeance Launcher, because then I can bombard.
Watch as his real name flash by as a patron. Woo! Says Rob Hagen.
Yeah, be proud. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell. Why am I dying here? What am I doing wrong?
Jason Cartunio. That's his name. Sicilian names aren't said when they're spelled, so phonetics.
Oh, that's why he's Sicilian. I'm like, Katsukuno. I'm like, oh, I got it. No, it's Sicilian. I'm offending his family.
Perhaps the greatest mage in all of D&D, and their name feared out of lore. If Melf.
Melf.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Mike, I was just... Okay, sort of... I was thinking about back to a vid Spoony did on the Deck of Many Things. Just curious, have you ever had any bad experiences with that item?
No, it was really funny, because when my players used the Deck of Many Things, they specifically treated it like the atomic warhead it was. In uni, there was the very, very typical, oh, I'm bringing the Deck of Many Things, because it's a cool item, and I want to... You know, how everyone has that reaction to it. Anything can happen, so I want to grab it. You want me to close the window?
No, Jordan's telling you that you have to be aiming while in Fury mode to slow time.
Okay, thank you, Jordan. But I'll wait a bit before I go into Fury mode, because it's going to get worse.
Sarah Death is asking if anybody's playing the new Spider-Man game for PS4.
Nope.
No.
It's pain.
Jordan's like, I got you, bae. Jason Cartunio.
The D20 Live Warhammer stream.
No offense, I have to explain it all the time. I love you guys, never offense.
Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Wolf's asking you how everyone's doing.
Pretty good. Okay, now I should turn it on. Turn down for what?
Squall says,
what the hell got me?
Can't be much worse than Articulate's Evil Inc. game. My character is Shardakai, that is the servants of Shandu from Jackie Chan Adventures.
What the fuck got me? They have some kind of high explosive weapons.
Titular is also saying, if I had a working wormhole transport, I would give some of the stragglers a trip to Bravo. You have to give Rusty a trip to Bravo.
Too, yeah.
Like,
I feel like at some point we should just talk to Bravo and be like, do a flight contest for someone.
Apparently there's a grenade indicator.
I missed it. I gotta get better at it.
Yeah, Tomberry's still here. She's just doing dishes and making her stepdad soup and doing laundry.
Okay.
And Rob Higgins says, yeah, the Deck of Many Things, so much damage done to the Planescape campaign I played in high school, and he wants the Spider-Man game badly.
I know, I'm waiting for Zero Punctuation's review of it, because he's kind of the definitive Spider-Man game guy. Okay, I'm going to switch to the bolter.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Okay, they're all going to come up through here, so I just put bolter fire through here.
Tomberry's like, that's right, folks, even I sometimes adult. I say I would too, except for the fact that we just ate like 9 cookies. The wrath of the Emperor flows through you, says Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan. Brother Jordan, I will do the Emperor proud! If this was a Blood Angel, I'd be fine. Because I would just let the Red Thirst take over and it would drive. And why am I not just down here fighting?
Apparently not a good idea. It costs like $2,000 to get from Australia back to Canada.
Fair enough. How are they firing at me?
What am I being shamed for? I don't understand. It says, for shame on both you and Mike, Sam. Shame, shame. And I'm like, what
do we do now?
I don't know what happened.
Is this because I called... Is this because I called, fucking... What's his name? Maginelio a fake geek?
I don't think it's that.
Here we go.
I mean, Neon, it's closing out at 2:30 a.m. locally.
That's not our fault.
Titular is, how familiar are you with PBS KCTS in Toronto? I know PBS is a thing. Use your grenades more often you have spoats.
I did. I hurt myself. That's why I don't use grenades. That's what it is! It's the fucking sparky things. I hate those things.
We're not playing the new Spider-Man game for shame. Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, I buy it for me.
I'm poor.
Yeah, we're kind of infamously poor. The reason this game got to us is because it was free.
Yeah.
You want me to play? If you guys want me to play a game that badly, buy it for me. Also, buy us a...
Squigs, apparently.
What?
Jordan says squigs.
Yeah, I saw them.
I'm working on a D&D character off the chance I ever get into group together, making, sorry, that kind of...
It's alright, take your time. Okay, I will get through this room.
Making a knife-throwing rogue, like something like Meryl from Dragon's Coat. I'm gonna be carrying a fuck ton of knives.
Why don't you just get like 5 knives and have them all have returning on them? Oxys!
Sam, don't let us invoke the recti from Todd's streams. Is he gonna pay us?
Yeah, really.
To be fair, we don't have donations set up, so...
Yeah.
Then we put him back.
Still trying to get that working.
Yeah, because, okay, the only reason why we haven't got that working is because we keep putting it off, and we really shouldn't. We should do that, like, tomorrow.
Okay, that's up to you then.
You could fund an entire console. Rob Higgins, cast summon recti.
I think we tried, but like Jordan pissed him off. Not to shit on Jordan doing that, but I know Jordan mouthed off to Racti. Also, I don't want someone to donate that much money to D20 Live. I would rather like all of you donate $2. Okay, well more than that obviously, but you know, just being reasonable about it.
Jack, how many games would you ever consider playing a Cards Against Humanity game stream?
Not really.
Twitch rules won't allow it anymore.
Yeah.
It's too offensive.
Plus, if you guys want to play cards with me, just invite me out to a con. I'll play with you.
We'll play Cards Against Humanity in real life.
Yeah, we will. It'll be way more offensive. Shit! Shit! Fuck!
You blew up again?
It's the same things every time that get me. It's the only thing I die to. These fucking pink sparkly things.
Sam, to put it in perspective, Recti is stock sugar daddy on Twitch. Yeah, we know.
We all know. We all know.
I've seen the streams! I've been there! I know what Recti does!
Okay. The second I see those sparky things, I literally have to go into gun mode, marksman mode, and take them out. Because nothing else is going to work.
On the topic of series such as Wheel of Time, is there any other fantasy series I could go look for? The only other one I was the Game of Thrones and Conan.
Elvenbane, I recommend very strongly.
The first 2 books.
Yeah. The Last Dragon Lord's pretty good if you like something more focused on romance. If you're looking for just medieval adventure and not fantasy, Jack White's Eagle series is good. What?
Tom Ray's like, wait, is someone sullying my Sam's name? I will fight you! Because this terror of death is like shame on you, Sam.
Oh, I see, guys.
Yeah, if you guys want us to come out to your convention, talk to the convention guys, because it's a lot easier if you guys talk to them going, hey, try and get these people.
They're a lot of fun.
Then we'll actually try and actually get out there.
Okay, I've got to remember as soon as the Sparkers show up. This wasn't a bad tactic being over here. But once the Sparkers show up... Hang on a second.
Okay, Terror of Death is like, I'm still trying to get cons down here to invite you guys down here.
Thank you.
Shadow Chrome, so have you guys any experience with Traveler?
No. I literally was... Oh, hang on a second. I literally just read the section about Traveler in Designers and Dragons. Holy God, is that book depressing. Fuck off.
Do we... Squall says, do we need to pull an Evil Incorporated community fan storm to get you into more cons?
Yes! Do what they do for me. But be politer. Because...
Yeah, apparently to get to just a round trip from the UK, For combat
There it is!
is 493 pounds, which is about $637 American.
Oh, fuck.
Which means it's even more in Canadian.
Okay. Come on. Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah,
there it is! There it is! There it is! Paranoid as fuck about these things now.
Dungeons and Dragons is very depressing at times.
It really is. Like, not even Games Workshop, who, as far as I was concerned, historically, never shite the fuck balls what?
I realize I only did one nail on my right hand. That was a bad idea. Kill him! Do the thing!
Grenade! Did we get him? Grenade. Nope, that's open fire. Keep your shields back up. Where is he? Grenade.
$839 Canadian. That's how much it costs.
Go down!
A
Oh,
round
you
trip to the UK.
fuckball! Come on, come on, come on. Health, 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 health! Oh, thank God. Christ, giant walking health back. Okay. Alright. Anything left? Fuck, okay. Okay. Nothing around that corner but a whole bunch of violence. So
I'm confused. Quad is raiding with a party of 5.
Who is?
Quad.
Who's confused? You?
I'm confused. What's a raid?
Oh. Hang on a second, huh? Raid, like an MMO raid, I would imagine.
I don't... But he's in the Twitch chat. It just says Quad is raiding with a party of 5. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Somebody explain to me what happened!
Get out of the fire, get out of the fire! Why is that still in the fire? Whew, that was close. Okay. Okay.
Twitch has raid Sam. Oh, are we getting raided?
Is it bad?
I don't understand what that means though. He's taking his stream of 5 people and storming this stream with his viewers. Oh, okay! That's cool! He can do that all he wants! I didn't know that was a thing.
Okay. Haven't died yet. Actually, I have full health, so I should be a little bit more positive about this, but fucking hell, there's a lot of grenades.
Yeah, I've never been on Twitch long enough in order to know what that is, but yeah, that's cool. Back. Hi, Quad!
Sorry guys, I'm playing the duck and roll game, but...
Is he? Oh. Twitch raids aren't bad, it's meant to be endearing. Okay! I just didn't know what it meant, because I was just like, what do you mean raid? I don't understand. This is very confusing. Are we an MMO now? The boys is horribly inoculate no big choppers.
He's referring to orc units.
Oh, okay. He was playing Boy Band Round Trip Adventure 15. Rob Hagen, I saw Team 4-Star drop a 9K viewer raid. That's fucking intense.
Like drop as in they took it somewhere, or?
No, they raided somebody else's Twitch stream with 9K.
Good lord. Can you imagine?
Esteban goes, welcome to the D20 Live, the MMO.
You can go anywhere, you can do anything, you never pay anything. Unless you want the extra content.
To be fair, we really have to set up donations. Because then people can be like, hey, I donate, if they want to.
I got through it! Somehow.
What is the raid going to do exactly? Oh no, flee in terror of the coming new viewers, and they have comments, deadly, unkind comments, no! That's what Jack says.
Actually, that is a reasonable thing to fear.
Also, Esteban is like, and Big Mike yells a lot. Well,
sorry.
You're not that sorry.
Yeah, if it bothers people.
What is your situation?
Oh.
Yeah, think raid for Twitch is taking your live stream at the end of it and then sending everyone to the new stream and then hosting them on the stream. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. We should probably do that with somebody.
Who? Because we stream Sunday nights.
That is true. Nobody else.
No one else. Technically, it's the best for us because we're just turning around and saying, because we're at the end of the week. So a whole bunch of streamers could turn around and say, oh, geez, well, there's these guys. That's one of the reasons why we picked Sunday nights, because it was such an uncommon time. Everyone else is... Hang on a second. He died. Anyway.
The streamer couldn't keep up with fault. It was insane. The streamer couldn't keep up with the fault and stuff. Yeah.
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 Oh, it's got traffic, too.
A raid is something people have done a long time where it's pretty much, I'm done. Get out of my house and bug these people. That's what Quad says.
Fair enough.
Jason Cartuno says, wow, Mike, did you see the amount of Xenoblood your guy was covered in? The Emperor is pleased. The John Palmer says, as a great DM, how would you go about getting new players' experience within a game where their world really matters?
You have to start small. Oh, okay. It depends on the world. If it's something like Shadowrun, you can drop them in full on and give them a very melee, something they'll get, a melee or gun focused character. Because in Shadowrun, what matters is all the is how spirits and magic and decking works, right? If it's something where the world is huge and extensive, like Exalted, and there's all these traditions, you got to start small and put them in the outliers and have there's a huge emphasis then on screens, on can I do anything with this? No, on NPC dialogue, because then you can have a player literally talk to an NPC and get information, and then you just make sure they have access to good wikis and content for them to research on their own time, because interested players will always learn at a level faster than you yourself can keep up with. And you can't help that, because sometimes they'll find out plot hooks, but you know how it goes.
Night, Quad.
Is Quad out?
He's going to bed.
Good night, Quad.
Jack was saying, the blood angels technically vampires.
Yes. But
Mike,
they're awesome.
What was your opinion on level 20 plus games in D&D Pathfinder? Says Volsar.
I don't know how. The problem is there's not a lot of great support for it. It's a lovely idea and it's a good system. It's a conducive system for that mechanically, but it's a matter of what the fuck are you even gonna do? Hang on a second. What the hell are you even gonna do at that point? Because no, you don't, little maggot. Get to kill me. There's a question of what are you even going to do at that point, because there's not a lot of CR20 plus. Well, there is. And the Planar Adventures Handbook is very good for that. For you to start doing really major. Hang on a second. Why am I even using this gun anymore? I get ammo when it's going on stuff. Something blew up in my face and it irritates me. But yeah, at a certain point, just stuff, it's harder to find that challenge. No! I find a lot of the later bestiaries do have good stuff and content, although at a certain point you should just start doing mythic stuff. Just to really do a nice high-level game. Because I find I'm sorry, I'm trying to kill and give good game master advice at the same time. Sam, you want to take this one?
What?
Question, not the game.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm not very good at this Space
You
Force.
want to play?
No.
Space Wolves?
Space
Marines, honey.
Space. Why are they willing yellow? They're not fast!
They're munitions control. That's how they break it up.
They could be fast.
But yeah, it's hard to just find enemies for them to fight. There's more than it's not hard to design a high level game. It's just a matter of finding the right kind of adventure or story or stakes for that. And that can be anything from you're the major king of a nation, narratively. Hang on a second. I keep saying hang on a second because I'm knee deep in it. Oh, that felt good. Someone blew a grenade at my face. I'm vaguely offended by that. Sorry, that's the best answer I got. If you want a proper answer, come talk to me on the Discord. Sorry, guys. Tonight is not a conducive night for Mike giving proper game master advice. Tonight is a night Mike turns Ultramarine into a Blood Angel.
Sergeant Spate says, by the way, guys, my little sister's trying to get into D&D and wanted to check out some content, so the first thing I did was point her to your channel.
Oh, thank you. If you're trying to get her into, like, a proper game, I would... Well, that was a bad idea for logistics. Well, you guys have heard my big recommendations for it. I recommend games like Scion, especially for young ladies. I especially recommend Scion. It was right in front of me.
I'm a big D&D nerd, so I started with 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons. So...
Yeah. I
'cause,
hear it. I hear another one! You evil little thing! I heard another one. Where is it? Where is
A
it?
game that I would actually recommend
No!
starting off with would probably be something like... Probably like Spirit of the Century or Made.
I think it's good.
Because
something a little more low stakes.
Because they're low stakes a little bit. Scion tends to get really high stakes really quickly.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to understand the world in Scion at all. It's our world and the historical gods.
Well, it's the same thing with Spirit of the Century. Spirit of the Century, you don't have to really understand that world either, because it's pulp fiction, and everybody knows Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, Spirit is a lot easier to get than Scion.
That is true. It is hard to find Scion first aid books.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Why am I here anymore? Oh, who cares? I'm having fun.
Rob Higgins, huzzah! Thaco for life!
Yeah, Sam has tried many, many times. You've seen it on stream to explain Thaco to me. It's never taken, has it?
He never gets it!
I don't get it. She said it, like, what is it, like 20 times now you've explained it to me. And what is that? What is that? Oh, those are orcs.
Yeah, he never gets it. It's really funny. Yeah, check Drive-Thru RPG for reprints. It'll be a lot easier.
Or Noble Knight for Old Out of Prince.
Just wondering regarding Maid, both she and I have like having physical copies of stuff, so did that get a physical release, or is it just digital? There is a physical release of Maid!
I'm literally holding it. I have it in my collection. Fucking knobs.
Thaco is, as a concept, seems far too unintuitive. But it's funny.
No!
But
You don't get to kill me! I don't die to a fucking orc!
Yeah, I started playing D&D.
Giant fuckboy!
I started playing D&D in 2000.
No!
So I've
No!
been...
Fuck you and fuck your bicycles!
No one's gonna get that.
I'm angry.
But yeah, no, like, I started playing D&D in 2000s, and that's when, it was just before 3rd edition came out, so we were still playing 2nd, because my dad taught me how to play, because he wanted to play with somebody, and I was like, yeah, I like role-playing, and I like all of this stuff, I like fantasy stuff, yeah.
And you played Pathfinder and you never went back.
Well, okay, that's not true. I played 3rd edition, and I really like 3rd edition, and then I played Pathfinder, because everybody else was playing Pathfinder, because it was just a lot easier to read. Because 4th edition came out, and everyone was like, nope, 4th edition sucks, Pathfinder's the way to go. So then I started playing Pathfinder. And then I joined Mike's group after I started playing Pathfinder. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to stick with this group, because they're a lot more fun. Nothing against my dad, but it's just... A lot of the games that my dad plays are a lot slower, and not
Well, he plays in the old non-narrative focused style. Really?
That's not true. He plays way more sandbox games. There's less plot. It's less plot driven and more plot. You will find plot if you go looking for it. Which I was always looking for plot because I wanted to role play.
What was that grenade?
Yeah, Besom is also a good thing to find. Is a good thing to play, but it's really hard to find Besom.
Yeah, it's even harder. You can go to Drive-Thru RPG to get the PDF of it. Hang on a second.
Yeah, Rob is like, I cut my teeth on 2nd edition Ravenloft and Planescape, so that's why he's really loving the Ravenloft long game.
Good. Sorry we're not playing it in 2nd Ed, but more of us get Pathfinder, and it's... There we go. Oh, better. Oh.
Not true. You could have played it in 5th, but you didn't want to because everyone else was playing it in 5th.
Yeah, because I'm not there here to suck off wizards. That's a lot more crude than I intended.
5th isn't that bad.
It's not, but I don't...
It's just, we don't want to...
It's oversat... The amount of streams that play 5th are oversaturated.
Yeah.
And if I had played a 5th ed Ravenloft game, everyone would have been saying, oh, you're playing Curse of Strahd. At which point, I would be compared to Dice Camera Action non-stop.
Or Crit.
No, because Dice Camera Action actually played... Hang on a second.
Crit Roll.
Crit Roll didn't play thing.
No, but they friggin', you know...
They're just big. This is a plasma gun.
First system was D&D 3.5, where we learned how to abuse the system. Yeah, it's really easy to abuse 3.5.
Come back here, I want to hit you with my gun.
To be fair, Pathfinder is kind of 3.75.
It is just as easy to abuse. And that's what makes it great.
My first RPG experience was Rifts.
Woo!
I have an acquaintance that did not care for either 4th or Pathfinder. Yeah. That's...
What are you doing? Oh god, there's an orc behind me.
You okay?
There's an orc behind me.
F.
That's not how that's supposed to go. Let's try that again. I
have a confession. My first RPG system was 4th ed. That's okay.
It's fine. That's fine. My biggest gripe with 4th ed isn't even anything in the system itself. It was the fact that I met so many 4th ed players who told me, Mike, I only know 4th ed. I don't think I'm smart enough to play anything else. That is honestly my biggest gripe with 4th ed as a system. Because that's heartbreaking to me. Fucking come the hell back. Oh, there you are.
First for me was 3, followed shortly by CP 2020.
Cool. A good system. And when fuck off!
Yeah, Pathfinder's cool. Plus, I saw the AD&D 1 first edition module behind your screen, Mike.
Yeah. Well, I'm only using it for descriptions and enemy placements and stuff. I'm using...
Sergeant Spink was asking Jordan what started his hatred of elves, and then Jordan's like, short version, Final Fantasy 11. I mean, my favorite races always tend to be half races. If there was a half dwarf playable in D&D.
Yeah, it's called the Moles.
They weren't in Pathfinder though.
It wouldn't be too hard to stat them.
Also in like the regular D&D core book, they weren't there. They were only in
Dark Sun.
Yeah, Dark Sun.
Yeah, you do unfortunately have to do a lot of conversion shit to get them all.
Yeah.
And they are really fugly. Okay.
So, but yeah, no, like if I could play half races of like pretty much everything, then I probably would. Because I don't know why, but I really like half races.
Ah, so you're a Dragonkin player then.
Maybe.
Where the fuck did you come from? Grenade? Grenade. Grenade. Fuck off!
Tom Berry was like, wait, what about Final Fantasy 11? I just rushed across the room because I heard it mentioned. Sam, if you want the half-dwarf link for the Pathfinder, it's on the Pathfinder SRD and it's balanced. Oh, okay.
Nice.
I will go check it out then.
Is it third party?
Probably. But I will check it out.
Man the damn plasma gun! Fine, don't man the plasma gun.
I kind of like the idea of tieflings. I might make my rogue one. Yeah, I always wanted to make a tiefling, but the problem is that I never find any... Because the problem is that I always want to play a bard, and tieflings are not very good as bards, because bards like to stand out. Tieflings do not!
I kind of miss the old... Nothing against the current era of tieflings, but I do kind of miss the old way we used to have tieflings, where they were... Oh, hey, look, you guys are back.
Here, Sam, have this half-halfling race to play.
Humans, we fucked everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's basically, the humans are the Portuguese.
That's racist.
It's not racist. I am Portuguese.
Fair enough.
Because they fuck everything. They get everywhere. Not kidding. It's just, there's just a lot of them.
Okay, pick up. Man the plasma gun. Fine, don't man the plasma gun. Christ. Just wait for the orcs to turn up again. I can kill them now because I'm stuck in this segment.
Sergeant Speak starts laughing. Portu, German, Chinese? Yeah. Even more than that. Okay. I have like, because I think I got up to like 11 things that I'm actually a part of. I can't even remember all of them anymore.
Fine!
I'm sorry, Sergeant Spate. He almost choked on a chicken tender. I can't play Tieflings, Dragonborn, ASMR. I just find having a racial kind of chosen direction a bit boring. I'm all about core races.
The fuck is it?
My favorite character I ever made was a half-dragon named Bob in a D20 Future. And then anyone else been a halfling barbarian? Yes, and I have a half-dragon character that I had to revamp for a story that I'm doing. But Mike has seen the character and he's kind of pissed because she's ridiculous. It's Suwasa.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's a bard ranger who dual wields a greatsword and a great axe. Because she's half dragon and her strength is ridiculous. Hey Mike, do you know who wouldn't be having trouble if you were to summon Sir Steve? Or maybe try a half Minotaur, specifically the bottom half of the Minotaur, the top half is human. That'd be so weird. Pole can stand up as Tiefling. He doesn't for reasons other than race, it's tech. This is what happens when you have a degree from the modern setting. Yeah, I've done a halfling barbarian. It's actually really fun.
Is it?
Yeah. Halfling barbarians are actually really fun because of the fact that because what you can do is you can have them climb up on people and then rage in their face.
Oh. What's he saying? I don't know, but he's screaming a lot. It's adorable.
Think of them as like gremlins. It's great.
Okay, let me get my shields back up.
Isn't a Minotaur already half human?
Kind of.
Oh, Rusty!
Is Rusty here?
Rusty finally showed up. He's like, oh fuck, I finally woke up and have missed hours of fun. It's okay, Rusty! Your sleep is important!
Yeah, man.
Basically, we said that if we could, then we would try and fly you out. If we ever got enough money, we would actually try and fly you out here and be like, we're making it happen!
Well, the good news is I got through this section. Thank God this game's on easy mode. I'm terrible at it.
Sam, for some reason now, I'm just imagining Mad Sweeney from American Gods. Not the same thing, I know, but I can't get the image out of my head.
Have you read American Gods?
No, I don't think I have.
Well, you should get on that.
I really should. I have to read a lot of things. Been busy. I've been doing other things, like making money.
And editing our footage.
And editing your footage.
The Manufactorum still holds.
So it does. That's a Manufactorum, all right. Looks like a church.
Oh, Rusty. He's like, I'm at a loss for words.
What, dude? You're a huge fan.
We would try and fly you out.
There's a couple of you we would fly out.
There's a lot of you that we would try and fly out.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like if there's like, because I'm not gonna lie, the first person that comes to mind is always gonna be Rusty. That I'm like,
you've been around a while.
Yeah, because he's always been here, and I'm just like, and he always says like how much he would wholly want to fly out, and I'm just like, man.
Ah, an Inquisition servitor.
It's just that Rusty's the first person that I think of because he's always the first one that I see that would be like, yeah, I would totally fly out, but I have no money, and I'm like, oh man, I feel bad.
You know, I can tell he's in the Inquisition. He has a shitty haircut.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's basically that one guy from Fifth Element. I can't remember his name for some reason.
Zork.
That one! Also, the smell of gas is really bad.
You want me to close the window?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we have a strange device in here, and the Inquisition is involved, which means Chaos is now definitely involved.
Gary Oldman. The Inquisitor looks like he should be in a shitty emo boy band. Yeah.
He does. What?
Jean Babisset. Emmanuel. I don't know. Zorg.
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Baptiste. Sorry. Look at my tassels, Sam. Look at him go. Don't get. Ah.
The Inquisitor looks like he's the inspiration for emo Peter in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. But to be fair, it is the Inquisition. No one's going to tell them their haircut is shit.
I will. Your haircut is shit!
That's heresy. Oh, hey, Arcs! Grenade. It's able to have this much fun.
Shadowchrome, yeah, I'm happy that I picked up Shadowrun again after the games you did. I really want to run my Fantasy Age game. I love the system, but only thing is I have so much customizing on, but I need the other books.
I find like a lot of people, which is one thing I was hoping would happen with D20 Live, is a lot of people are like, yeah, no, I didn't used to play this game, but these guys have so much fun playing it. Why wouldn't I?
Mercenary Pen 2 goes, nobody expects the Warhammer 40k Inquisition!
Yeah, we do. We always expect the Inquisition.
Well, fuck.
Did I get him?
The guy who made that stupid grimdark and gritty Power Rangers fan film wants to do another one, this time about Power Rangers Civil War.
Well, to be fair, it's Adi Shankar, and this is what Adi Shankar does. He does the alternative. Like, you can't get... Well, you can, because, you know, you're allowed to. But, like, Adi Shankar openly admitted when he made it, he's like, look, this clearly isn't really Power Rangers. This is just a taking the piss out of Power Rangers a fair amount. Because they are child soldiers, and that is wrong, and all that stuff, right? So, it's not like he was some producer trying to reimpose his will on Power Rangers. It was just... Because I would have argued if it had been a future-length film. But Adi Shankar just loves this really, like, grimdark kind of thing.
Thank you, Squall, for sending me the link of Zorg.
Okay. Wow, these reactors look explosive. Would you not shoot in the reactors? I haven't used my sniper rifle at all. Don't get. I can't get over my tassels.
I want to pick up Dragon Age RPG soon. I would totally like the Dragon Age RPG, except I know that Mike doesn't like Dragon Age that much.
I have no problem with it. I've offered many a time for you to enjoy it and pick it up. I point out to you every time.
Yeah, but then I would romance Alistair, and you don't like Alistair.
Okay. My history with Dragon Age has nothing to do with you, and I have said many a time, you are more than allowed to enjoy something even though I am not a huge fan of it.
I know.
Just give me time with it.
To be fair, the way that I would play it as a female dwarf.
Yeah, that would already be awesome.
And then, like, the female dwarf noble, and I would totally romance Alistair, because that's super cute. Because the idea of Alistair, the biggest dork of dorks, picking up this tiny dwarf woman to have sex with is just hilarious in my brain.
Turn down for what?
Mike, be honest, is it because of Dragon Age 2?
No.
I hate Dragon Age 2! Dragon Age 2 is an awful game! It's terrible!
I'll explain what the deal is with me in Dragon Age. It's not even Dragon Age's fault, because it actually looked like a really promising game. No. Oh no. Well, we did stop the Orc Assault. We dropped a Plasma Terminator armor.
This is
Okay.
Captain Titus of the
Okay.
Ultramarine.
So Dragon Age?
Okay. My ex played the hell out of Dragon Age. And she didn't play the hell out of Dragon Age like you or I or anyone else would, where we would play all the different story paths. She would play the game to near completion and lose her save. 5 fucking times. It was always the same. She played the human non-noble path, I think.
The non-noble? There's only one human path. It's unless she was a wizard. Was she a wizard?
No, she was a...
But she was noble.
Okay.
She was a noble human. And would she always play female?
Yeah, always. And she would always romance Alistair. I don't even hate Alistair, but she would... I got tired of the discussion of... Wait a minute. There's a symbol. That means that's a new weapon. Tell me, Daddy. And she would just play it over and over again on her terrible TV. And that was not a new weapon. You lied to me, game! That symbol has always led me to a new weapon. Over and over again. And when someone deletes... And Dragon Age is not a small game. And it's not even the fault of the designers, the developers. Hell, the world of Thaden's a lot of good fun. But it was just this non-stop, constantly playing Dragon Age 1. And yes, she liked and was a defender of Dragon Age 2. So that can tell you what her taste was. No! No, no more of you! No more of you! No more! Okay, sorry.
I like Dragon Age 1. I played it a total of 4 times because I liked to get the different story options. Because I played a mage, an elf mage. I played a human noble because I wanted to actually become queen. Because I wanted to bed Alistair and become queen. Because that's just what will happen. My first ever playthrough was actually a female dwarf because I liked the female dwarf nobles. And I did play the... fuck, what was it called? It was... I think... No, I did. I played the other dwarf one as well, which was the... You were, like, the criminals and stuff. I didn't get around to actually playing a regular elf because the story looked really boring.
But yeah. Everyone's asking me questions today, and I'm the one gaming.
I like SF Beerby's playthrough of Dragon Age.
You know, I don't oblige someone for liking Dragon Age. Regardless of what it turned into. Although I hear Inquisition's actually pretty good.
Oh, SF Debris. There you go. That makes way more sense. Yeah. I like Mass Effect as well. It's just I don't like Dragon Age 2. Because Dragon Age 2 was like, hey, you like Mass Effect and Dragon Age? Well, let's fuck up both of them. And then, yeah, and I like Mass Effect 1 and I like Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3 is actually pretty good right up until the last 10 fucking minutes of the game where
Oh, you played
it
it?
shits itself.
You played Inquisition?
No, I didn't play
Mass
Inquisition.
Effect
Mass
3.
Effect 3.
I'm sorry. I'm focused on killing things.
Sam, what are you painting your nails? Apparently Domino. I don't know why. I just wanted to paint them black and white today.
You're not anything right now.
Hey, Sam, here this one. I wanted to see everything in Dragon Age Inquisition before I knew everything with Dragon Age Keep. So I think I had 8 different campaigns where I completed in both games. I hated 2. Yes.
A lot of people hate 2, except my ex, who loved 2, and wanted to romance the edgelord. What? Sam, who was the one? No!
In 2, Fenris.
Yeah, the elf guy who's got like all the tattoos.
Fenris.
Yeah, that was her first pick for a guy.
Yeah, no, I wanted to romance, oh fuck, what was the name of the wizard? I can't remember his name now.
Doesn't he turn evil?
He does turn evil, which is dumb, and I'm like, but he wasn't evil in Dragon Age 1, the DLC. He was really nice, and he had a cat, and he was super sweet, and a little dorky, but, you know, he tried his best, and then they made him super edgy edgelord, where he's now got an evil demon stuck inside of him, but he also is, like, sad that all the mages are being killed, and I'm just like, please stop! Like, every instance in which you speak makes me want to cry. I was so sad. Anders! Yes! His name was Anders! Thank you, Mythic!
Oh, look. The orcs are coming through this valley.
I miss Happy Anders. Happy Anders was really nice.
Okay, how do we get through here?
He had a cat, then he must have been secretly evil. No, he did have a cat. It's just he wasn't evil. It's just...
I'm running out of bolter shells.
It's just, you know, you never saw the cat. It's just, he said he had it. And I'm like, that's cute.
Am I going down? Alright. Fine. But I'm not going to be stupid about this.
F for Happy Anders. Thanks, Jordan. SF Debris playthrough, he named his mage that he wanted to be a high enchanter Tim. Yeah, Sir Consulate. I like Happy Anders. He's very sad. I don't know why they got rid of his cat. That was like the worst thing that they could have done. Also, they made him evil edgelord, and that was very sad.
Oh, this is relaxing.
But, you know, I like Mass Effect. I like Mass Effect 2 better than I like Mass Effect 1, mostly because you get to romance Garrus, and I love Garrus. Like, Garrus is the best character in my head. I love Garrus. I have, like...
Did you just have a weakness for well-meaning dorks?
Yes!
Oh, that explains my relationship. Hi, guys!
Garrus means well, and he tries his best, and he does everything the best he can, and then he does things wrong, and then we all say, Garrus, no, and then he feels bad after, and I feel
What do you
bad.
think of me, then?
You're adorable, and I love you.
I'm not adorable on the job. I'm killing orcs. Nothing adorable.
Maybe getting the cat was the last thing. I have a friend of a friend who never finished the game because he's the same problem as Mike's girlfriend.
Yeah. She, like, just so many delete saves. It's just stupid.
Colin is a pretty dope character, and I like seeing his development with the 3. Varric is the best character. I don't like Varric that much.
I can't stand Varric. All he does is just talk softly. I was tortured, by the way. Did you know I was tortured by the woman I trusted most? There was dick stuff involved. Also, I'm beautiful. Damn, I ran over there.
Tesla One Attack says, "You are adorable, Big Mike. Don't say that about yourself."
Ah, shush. I'm not adorable.
Also, everyone is now demanding that you bring Happy Anders into the D20 Live universe.
You do it. Okay, either you or Devin would run a better
Dragon Age game
than I ever could. Although I think, to be fair, that would be a good game to have Devin as a player.
I would do a really good Dragon Age game. I have memorized.
But that would be just another fantasy game, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Setting-wise, there isn't a lot from Dragon Age that distinguishes it from conventional fantasy I can think of. Like, there's certain nomenclature and shit are different, but it really was BioWare's fantasy game. For a gameplay, it's great, but I can't think of... That's a new weapon! Give Daddy the weapon!
The spirit that possesses Anders in D2 is the same as the D... Yeah, I know his name is Justice. I know, but I didn't like the fact that he possessed Anders because then it just made Anders a big weepy bitch. Also, Tally for life. Yes, Tally is the best one for the male chef thing, yes.
Ah! The stairs were broken.
Actually, Sam, the only good parts of Mass Effect 3 are Rannoch and Tuchanka and Leo Mega and Citadel Shore Leave DLC. Yeah...
Swap. Staying alive. Staying alive.
I like...
Can I swap it? Oh, I can swap it back.
Okay. I do like... Okay,
yes.
I like a lot of the stuff
Sam,
that happened in Mass Effect 3. Yes,
watch this shit.
Okay. I like a lot of the stuff that happened in Mass Effect 3. There's a lot of stuff that in Mass Effect 3 that was wrong. It doesn't like the narrative of it just feels really sad. And I'm like, I get it. It's a lot of we're probably gonna die, and that's the end of this. But at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, but it makes sense because this is like supposedly the final game, and it's kind of like a big goodbye to everybody. I just don't like the last 10 minutes of it because it shits itself really bad. The only problem with Dragon Age is that you don't have your character throughout the series. I kind of feel like I'm missing out if I don't try different classes. Does anyone think that the Thane romance was more for pity than actual attraction? Yeah. Turn down for axe, apparently.
I love this thing. Okay, Sam, well, chat. Should I keep the axe or go with the chainsword? Who is shooting at me? And my new son. That's
Axe.
my axe.
Yeah, everyone's telling you axe.
Fair enough. Who am I to ignore the will of the people? I already ignore them when they keep telling me to say do Gundam. I thought it was kind of funny.
You're not ignoring them. Only like 3 people vote for it.
Yeah, well, 6, really.
It might be a good question to axe the enemy.
I'm gonna
Power
forget that
axe
point.
is slower than chainsaw, but better for heavily armored enemies, apparently.
Well, that's been my problem, so fuck it. Look! More orcs! Oh, this is a good day. I'm relaxed. I just walk up like a baller and get my fucking axe back. What is this shit?
Apparently, everyone's asking you to teach you how to Dougie.
Huh?
They're asking. Jason, could
You got it. Come on. You can do it.
Cartoonio says, teach me how to Dougie.
I don't know what Dougie is.
I think I know how to Dougie. It's not that interesting. Have you guys ever tried out the age system?
No, actually, I know Devin has, because Devin plays fucking everything. I have not had the opportunity to roll with it yet.
So should we do a poll and tell the community if you want Gundam, remember to vote for it at the end of the year survey? We will tell everybody.
It's the end of the year survey. We never don't do it.
My lord, we have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactura.
We never don't put it up. Like the Gundam has been in there, and don't bully the community either for it. They see the survey. Encourage them to go check out the survey. But we always do a stream around it to raise interest. We get a good 60 some odd people voting. So it'll be interesting to see this year how it goes.
I vote D20 Live to play Dragon Ball Z RPG.
Which one?
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres. And your support.
Does anyone in Mass Effect stay with their original romance from 1 I did for my proper playthrough? I did not. Because I didn't like the human options and Tally was okay.
The thing was, in 1, the person I wanted to hang out most with was Tally. Because I thought...
not Tally. Liara.
Yeah,
Liara
Liara.
was only okay in that one, and you couldn't romance Gary or Tally, and I was very upset.
Well, Liara's basically cardboard. That's the problem.
She is cardboard. She's cardboard through the whole thing, and the only reason why everyone's okay with it is because of the fact that you literally get to have... Like, if you're femship, you get to have babies with her.
Oh, that's adorable.
Because, she literally goes, yeah, we're making babies. And I'm like, well, okay, that's a thing.
Oi, keep that muzzle clean, guardsman.
But I found Liara was very... I thought Liara was going to be this... Oh, wait, I missed an audio lock. I thought Liara was going to be this, spry kind of, fun, exciting adventurer kind of girl who goes archaeological splunking a lot. Wasn't that at all. And I ended up literally spending most of the game wishing I could go roll with Tally. And I would go and talk to her a lot in the reactor, which I think is where she is. She's in the reactor, right, in 1?
Yeah, she's always in the reactor.
Yeah.
And Garrus and Tally hook up if you don't romance them, don't they? Yeah, they do, which
Is perfect.
is also a good romance option.
Did I break the ammo button?
I don't know. Did you?
I think I did. I'm gonna go, because it's not going away. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to the ammo hookup and...
Oh, thank you, Tipsler.
There you
Tipsler apparently gave us a Dropbox link
Oh, thank you. For
for
what?
a Dragon Age
Oh, thank
starter
you.
pack for RPGs.
Okay.
We will look at it after. I will send it to Mike.
Because I remember when you could get the boxes for Dragon Age. Now it's just a whole book. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Sam, check this out. Check this out.
Well, that looks really cool.
Yeah. It's the sign of the Adeptus Mechanicus, right?
Okay.
I know the mechanics, basically, of the Marines. But this is what their churches look like. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Dark Summers one is so you wanted her to be Space Indiana Jones?
Who?
Liara.
Yeah, basically. That was what I was hoping for. Like a very, kind of a spunky adventurer kind of chick. Which she wasn't. She was just, I'm always going to be wise and serene. I'm like, I'm bored. I'm already bored. Oh, this is... Sorry, I'm getting lost in this because this is a proper Adeptus Mechanicus church, and it's just Just lovely. Just. I know the whole thing with the Space Marines is supposed to be a big parody and all that, but goddamn.
Mercenary Pen 2 says we need a D20 Live One Piece campaign.
I hate One Piece so much. I hate it so much.
I wonder if there will be a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I'm biased mostly because I have 20 pages of notes for a Dragon Ball Z Fate Accelerated campaign.
Really? Cool.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged to me. This invasion not enough.
Look at that.
War Titans. It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational site. Without them, it sits idle.
Here's an idea for a campaign. Cells at work.
Could work. It could. Like, that would be a perfectly viable campaign. Look at that, though. That's a full Titan. Sorry, I got lost in the scene for a moment.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to make you suffer through One Piece. Says Mercenary Pen.
Yeah, it's not my game. It's not my setting. I was there in college when One Piece was getting started up, and I would get into long arguments about it, and I have no love for it. I tried. I hate Luffy. He's the worst. I hate him so much. I don't know if he gets better.
Captain, this is an Augur station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
John, okay, sorry. Sergeant Spade says, what cells at work?
Oh, it's how do I put this properly? It's an anime storytelling about. It's like Osmosis Jones anime, basically.
And John Palmer goes, how about a Hunter x Hunter campaign? I could totally do that!
She would do that very well.
I would do it, but then I would just... There's so many things. I love Killua.
Why was that a downside?
He's so adorable, and I love him, and he goes through the worst things, and I just feel bad for him, like, most of the time, because he doesn't know how to have friends, and then he tries really hard, and then he also tries not to kill anybody, and I love Killua.
Am I near the end of the game?
He's the same at 900 plus episodes. If it's a Titan, where's the attack? Okay. Mythic is saying stuff about Mass Effect, so I hate the fact that the game tries to force a romance on you unless you never speak to Liara or Ashley, and even then there's a cutscene where Ashley tries to get with you where you literally have to say no to her and she gets pissed. You're about halfway.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I love Killua! Hang on, where's my purse?
We've opened the casket, guys.
I love Killua! He's so cute.
Should I show the chat what I've got from Fan Expo? If they want to see it, I don't know.
I've got a little keychain of Killua that I bought at Magfest last year. He's so cute.
Yeah, it made us actually try to figure out a way to do D20 Live. Oh, look at that! Look how gorgeous that is! It's like it's right from the books.
Who did you guys sacrifice, Sam and Mike? Ashley or the other guy?
Other guy.
Other guy.
Although I wish I didn't. I like Caden better as a character. Not for his because Ashley was the only full soldier that had the full soldier tree for me. And Caden's... The advantages of Caden were not as great, but I kind of wish I'd sacrificed Ashley because she's just a big fucking ball of salt.
I don't like Caden because Caden's really boring. Okay, to be fair, I don't like either one of them. I don't like Ashley or Caden because both of them get on your case for no reason for everything. And
when you join Cerberus too?
No, not even that. Like, in the first game, they get on your case for everything.
Caden?
Yeah, he does!
When?
He gets on your case a lot! Especially after Ashley dies!
Oh, well, yeah.
So, and then it's just, he gets on your case, and I didn't like either of them, so I picked Caden because he was, like, to be fair, like, if Ashley got on, because I played as FemShep, so I didn't have to romance Caden. And you can't romance Ashley if you're a girl, so it's just like, alright, cool. But yeah, no, like, I didn't want to romance Caden. And Ashley I could deal with more because she's basically just salt.
Well, that, mechanically, her and Garrus are a good team. Mechanically. But Garrus and Rex are my boys.
Rob Hagen votes for an Until Dawn one-shot game.
Okay. Weird to hear a request for that game. No offense, but just rather unexpected. Okay.
If there's a Gundam game, I would so vote for Universal Century or G Gundam setting personally.
The thing is, the setting I would do, I'd want to do the most, is the Crossbone Vanguard. Because it's not even the setting I know the best. Because the setting I know the best, regretfully, is 00. Not regretfully, I like 00. But I know it doesn't. It's got its people who really don't like it, and I respect that. But for me, if I was going to do something in Universal Century, I would do the Crossbone Vanguard and just basically kill the main character of Crossbone Vanguard, the kid, and be like, "Oh, you guys are being trained by Camille now. Oh, I'm sorry. What is fucking fake name? No, not Camille. Christ, no, it wasn't Camille. Oh god, the pilot from F-91. I can't remember his name. Someone in the chat's gonna correct me on it.
Did you let the first council die? I did the first time.
Is this become a Mass Effect chat now?
Somewhat.
Okay, cool. It's fine. It gives me. I can focus on this. What is this?
Well, it's kind of getting everywhere. So, my favorite Mass Effect trilogy character is Jack. Says Rusty.
I like Jack.
Jack is good.
I begged the hell out of her. First chance I had.
So yeah, Terror of Death goes. Did you let the first council die? I did the first time I did. The second time I did the played again, I didn't. I picked the racist to keep, but at least she had a personality. Vote for Cthulhu Punk.
Oh look, honey, a locked room.
Look, Arno.
A locked room with an Inquisitor in it. Never seen that fucking before. Can we
Is the Mass Effect PNP on the survey?
Mass Effect? It can be on the survey.
You can put it there.
Yeah. What's wrong? Fucking Inquisitors, I swear to God, they're useless. What's wrong, champ?
It's Zorg.
I am Drogon, yes.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarine.
I don't care.
We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist both, Captain.
Okay.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
Okay.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon.
It is a complex device and an unstable one.
It better not be a Chaos Relic, because that's what the Chaos Relics do.
It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Brings us to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid.
Swear to God, there's gonna be chaos involved in this. Alright, you fucking fuck.
My psychic ability.
Sorry if the things I say are a bit disconnected. My internet and my job sucks and skipping around with the stream. That's okay.
No worries. It'll be up for a week.
Mike, have you played World of Darkness Humans before? Not hunters, just normal people.
Yep. I have. It's not as much fun.
If we cross the fifth element with Power Rangers, will we get Megazord?
Sam. That's a war boss, I think. Guys, that's a war boss, right? I'm not fucking, I'm not fucked up on that one. I'm gonna eat your soul. Bring it on, you orc dog. Knob fucking useless dog.
Yes, it's war boss.
Okay, cool.
It's multipass time! Mike, I believe his name was Seabook, the main pilot of F.
Seabook. Thank you. Yep, he's right.
I smell exterminatus now with the power source.
We can't. There's a Titan on this fucking planet. We would have exterminatus it back to hell. Shoot up, boys. Okay. We're doing well, all things considered. I stopped using my gun a while ago because it was slowing me down. Cool. Where'd he go? Where did he go? There's no way this was that easy.
Okay, wait, hang on. Lilo Dallas Multipass. My sister named one of her dogs Lilo. Mike, he's only a war boss if he's got a pointy stick.
Oh, he's got one coming out of the back of his head.
Okay, Rusty says my Mass Effect Andromeda favorite character is Pelisaria Basela, or more commonly known as Phoebe.
Yeah, but saying you have a favorite Mass Effect Andromeda character, I'm told, is like saying you have a favorite way to be kicked in the nuts.
Ian was a fan comic crossing Sonic at 40k Sam. Okay.
Okay. I can't really throw stones with crossover stuff all the time.
But he did.
Do-do-do-do. Weapon! Going for that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Weapon. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Weapon. Alright.
Even better than a Gundam campaign. Anime Expendables. Okay, Mike is heavy breathing for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what this is, Sam?
No?
An Astartes plasma pistol. You don't know what that means, do you?
You say that like I know what you're talking about. You can charge up the plasma pistol, apparently, says Jordan.
Of course you can!
Could do another video game Expendables game. That's what they're saying. Mike, hold the fire button, it should charge.
I already killed it.
John Palmer says, I can't imagine playing World of Darkness as a normal human player. Okay, I walk down the alley. GM. Okay, rolls dice. And you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Todd Murray goes, Mike, I never want to hear those noises from you again.
Don't tell me how to fucking enjoy plasma weaponry.
Lelouch could be a lot of fun in Expendables.
The thing is, I was gonna do, if I would do Expendables, I would grab, like, the Shonen Jump guys. Right? I would get Goku, I'd get Luffy, I'd get a couple of the Joestars, I'd get Kenshiro, and I would throw them in the Attack on Titan universe. And just say, go. Stop it. That was my original idea for an anime Expendables. It's just, all of a sudden, when Aaron's praying for hope, the day before his mom, the day the wall breaks. Just a whole bunch of people show up inside his hometown, and it's like, it's Goku, it's Luffy, it's everybody. Ichigo and all of them, and just Goku lifts the rubble off of his mom's back and gives her a senzu bean, and that's where it starts.
They're like, yes, do that.
Yes, do that.
Everyone is saying do it. Mike, if you do a D20 Live Gundam game, set it in the IBO timeline.
Oh, Iron Blood Orphan. There's no point. Like, okay, it's not that there's no point, but I would literally just rewrite Iron Blood Orphans, so the ending is... So it's Season 2 and everyone's, like, established characters and they're new recruits into Tekton. Right? Because Season 2 sucks.
Okay, so Rob's asking which Goku?
Apparently now we have two. I would say Mississauga Goku, just so he's not too overpowered.
Also, Rusty says Saitama for One Punch.
Yeah, Saitama would be there too. But yeah, two of the Joestars would be there. Kenshiro would be there. Ichigo would be there. Toriko would be there. Because that'd be fun. Because his weapons are perfect for Titans. It would just be mass combat adventures.
I feel like Goku would have too much fun because the Titans keep getting up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why not do a Gundam timeline into the last adaptation, which is UC?
Could do that. Like a Generations Gundam kind of game, but doing the UC timeline? Is that what they're saying? Like, kind of like how we do Print Dragon?
So, Anime Expendables is just Titans being exploded into mist. Toriko would try to eat the Titans.
He would!
And then Terror of Death is like...
Oh, Jesus, that would be bad.
And then Terror of Death goes, which two JoJos?
Joseph and Jotaro. But young Joseph. Fuck off.
Shadow Crown says, yeah, I would have voted being part of a Gundam MS team, and it would be fun for them to coordinate attack. See, I think the reason why nobody really votes for the Gundam thing is because of the fact they don't know which Gundam you're trying to talk about.
Well, it would literally be whatever the audience wanted.
Yu Yu Hakusho should be there.
Oh, they should. I just don't know very much about it. It's kind of not... I kind of missed the time for it. Charge up!
Thing is, if I were running Anime Expendables, I'd probably use Sosuke Aizen from Bleach as the big bad.
Yeah, I can see that logic.
Tech2743 also asked, would you do a Fallout RPG?
Yeah. Yeah, that has not placed well, though. Because that's been in there every year, too, but that has not placed well, though. Which is surprising. I keep putting it in there, but, you know.
Rusty is very excited about Toriko.
Yeah, apparently... I don't know what happened with Toriko, because it's one of the... Activate. Activate what? Oh. The thing.
John, don't give away my thing!
What did you say?
I go better. G Gundam in the Maid RPG system.
Don't say that.
Don't give away my thing! Mythic goes, my GM brought a mid-game level World of Darkness vampire into a Scion game, and we owned it in seconds. My character just grabbed him and held him in the air. He's the son of Thoth.
Okay, to be fair, in Scion there is literally a purview that says you generate sunlight. It's not a fair fight. Scion and Exalted have better odds crossing over in terms of power scale. And even then, at a certain point, Scion becomes useless. Why did we pick it up with our bare hand?
Yeah, apparently Toriko got canned because it had bad ratings.
Really? It was the hot shit for a while.
Terror of Death goes, as long as the Gundam timeline chosen isn't the C timeline, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Also,
to be fair, sorry.
A lot of people are going G Gundam.
Really?
Yep.
Well, if I'm going to do G Gundam, I'll just do Super Robot Wars. The thing is, though, I don't mind doing the C timeline, because I would do the Junk Guild. And I'd do the Astray storylines if I was going to do Seed, because that's the best part of Seed to do. And I think the chat will agree with me on that. They'd rather have us roll with like low Gil and all that stuff. Is that a yes? Okay.
I kind of want to write a Scion road trip mini campaign. My friend displayed as aging.
Oh, I'm in the sewer level. This is not good. Am I going to beat this game before the stream's done?
I don't know. How long do you want to keep playing?
Well, till 10.
Okay.
But I'm making wicked progress. Squats are useless. Did I just... Yeah, I did. Oh, you're still alive. Look at you.
Super Robot Wars D20 would make Sam happy. Yes, it would!
Make Mike happy, too.
Because then I'd get the...
I know who the antagonist should be, too, for that. I know exactly how to frame that story, but I'll put it in the survey this year and we'll see how well it does. The problem is, I cannot think of a lot of huge Super Robot Wars fans among the group. Although I would get Chris Ho and Evangelist in it.
Sergeant Spade says, Mike, have you ever thought of running a Final Fantasy campaign? If so, which world would you choose?
5. 5's the easiest.
The Toriko anime ends it on a bad note and too early.
Does it?
And too early, and OFC,
Well, yeah.
the end of the anime is slightly different from where the manga is when the anime ends.
Yeah, I agree with the too early, because there was more story to go. Because we never find out what Toriko's third demon is, or what its deal is. Okay, fine.
Seed regularly sounds like too much of a parody of Mega Man X.
It's the problem is the best part of Seed is the side stories. I know that doesn't mean much, because in most cases the Gundam side stories are not always as interesting. I went deaf.
John Berry is she's like interesting for the Final Fantasy one.
Yeah, I would pick either 5 or 9's world.
Tax2743 says, would you also do a Battletech RPG as well? Also, sorry about all the questions. I just recently got back into pen and paper RPGs.
No worries. I don't mind them. Because, let's be honest, I'm not on the Discord as much as I should be. And you guys have every right to ask me questions here.
Oh, John Palmer said his friend cosplayed as Burning Gundam.
Good job. Also, it's not the Burning Gundam, it's the God Gundam.
What about a Full Metal Alchemist campaign?
I haven't finished Brotherhood. I finished the original anime, but I'm told that's very not canon.
It's not. It's not good. It ends badly, and I don't...
Well, I watched it. It wasn't... Yeah, I should watch Brotherhood, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I should just get off my ass and watch that.
Yes, I own it all.
Well, I have it on... I have Netflix, so I can see it whenever I want.
We could get Arcana to join the Super Robot Wars. Arcana. Oh, you mean Arcana?
Arcana's not a huge giant robot guy. He's a bigger slice of life guy. If I say FMA, though, he'd turn up.
Yeah. He would totally do it for FMA.
But I don't think he's a big giant robot
My
guy.
brother loves Final Fantasy 12, so he's trying to write a campaign setting in Ivalice.
Oh, that's fine. I thought it was Avalis.
I always called it Ivalice. I don't know why.
Whatever. Until we get official... Well, that's because you know the phrase Edelweiss.
Yeah, this
Hang on, I'm going to let it the area.
It's the German coming out in me, so
Is
therefore
it
I think it's
Edelweiss.
It's Edelweiss. It's just, you know... It's just... My Dr. Schnuckles.
Oh, my sexy companion.
Oh,
We need a pet name for him to have for her.
Yeah!
Because it's...
That's-
No!
That's your job, though. I came up with my Dr. Schnuckles.
You had time, though.
I did not.
Okay. What's glowing? Oh, yes! This powerful, chaotic artifact that's on my fucking hip.
Mike, as someone who's writing a Gundam retrospective, Seed was okay-ish, but I could not manage through freakish turn of a Turn A Gundam.
You know what? I haven't watched Turn A, and I keep hearing it's either one of the better Gundam shows or one of the worst. The problem is Seed itself is not bad, but Seed is basically a rehash of UC. Basically. And you have to admit that it is. But Seed Destiny is a pile of hot trash. The only good thing about Seed Destiny is we got the best mobile armor pilot in the world back, and that's Mula Fraga.
Okay, apparently it's Ivalice.
Ivalice?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take their word for it. They're more cagey than I am. So. I always pronounced it Ivalice. It's probably going to take me a while to deprogram myself on that one.
Rob Hagen says, how about a Prince of Tennis campaign?
Sure. Do you know anything about Prince of Tennis, Sam?
No.
Oh, pretty boys playing tennis.
So it's free.
Yeah, but less gay. It's more of a teasing. It's more... In some ways, it's more teasing than free. Because... Hang on a sec. I'm in the middle of someone.
Mythic goes, now I'm having Mina, Alexander, and Hughes flashbacks. Mike's going to Dr. Apocalypse for a pronunciation advice.
No, what to call his girlfriend.
Terror of Death goes, how about a D20 like Gundam game set it after war timeline? Oh, Sergeant Speed goes, Keijo campaign!
I would. That's made. It's basically made. We would run it literally in made. Oh.
Mike, Dr. Apocalypse should call his girlfriend my little butterflower.
My little butterflower. That's it now. My little butterflower. Until we get something better, she's my little butterflower now.
Oh, my Dr. Schnuckles.
Oh, my little butterflower. It's gonna piss Jordan off. Apparently we pissed Jordan off to no end with that shit.
He looked at us and he's like, okay guys, this was basically your relationship turned up to 11. I love you both, but gross.
Did I find the war boss? No, it's just a guy.
Keijo, the greatest sport ever devised by human hands.
Ah, I bought it. Okay.
I love Keijo. I own
That's
Keijo.
so good.
Keijo is so good.
It's
I
so
love it
underrated.
so much.
So underrated. Oh, I kind of want to show off what I picked up recently to the chat. Although I know they're not huge Transformers fans.
Frau Butterflower.
Frau Butterflower, yeah. I love
Apparently
how
a mega knob that you got.
a mega knob.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
The sub might be more accurate, but the dub was funnier and had Kyoji. That's why Burning Gundam is stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's fair. But I watched it in the original Japanese, and I've heard, I don't have the patience to listen through a 56 episode series.
Oh, Jeremy Harriman says show it.
Okay.
They're out there saying show it.
Alright.
Pause, and then we will show...
I have friends who went to Fan Expo this weekend, and they got me something very lovely.
You should show it closer to the camera so that way they can see it. It's the Throne of the Primes.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Throne of the Primes with Optimus Primal in his Optimal Optimus form with his original colors and 4 of the Prime Masters. Which means I now have 3 left to get, 2 of which are on the way. And if any of you have ever find out there's an Onyx Prime out there, please be good and tell me.
Midnight Storm says he's got one of those.
It's very cool. I'm not opening it up though until I get the Onyx Prime, which may take a while, but still.
Terror of Death. Gundam game set in after war timeline, yes or no? And yes, I'm interested in your con. How?
Is After War Gundam X?
Also, Jeremy is jealous. Kamen Rider RPG.
Oh God, I would, and I would do it. I would do it like the old, Showa era stuff, though. I know exactly what I would do, and I would explain all the Showa tropes.
Also, yes, Midnight Storm, we know that he comes in the Predaking set, but that's $200, so
yeah.
we're trying to...
I'm trying to get him separate from the set, because I don't want to own the whole Predaking set. I'm not a huge Predacon fan. I'm not a huge fan of Predaking, and I don't have space for Predaking. It's a lovely piece, but I'm at a place in my life where I have to be very selective of what I want. Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing else around.
Rusty says that you have to see Brotherhood. It's an experience.
Okay. You've seen Brotherhood all the way through. You can attest to that.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I like it.
I had to finish Madoka, too.
Yeah, you do. You have to finish Madoka. Rob says he watches mostly subbed anime.
Yeah, I do, too.
Except Cowboy Bebop, Black Lagoon Slayers, and Hellsing.
Yep, Hellsing's got one of the better dubs. Steins Gate has one of the better dubs. I'm trying to think what else I watched the dub for.
No, it's okay.
Oron!
It's okay. Midnight Storm. We're very specific about which Transformers we like to pick up.
You fucking devils!
Okay, hang on. There's too many people that are talking.
We're finally becoming popular, Sam.
Tom Barry's like, I had to shut it of Dread after you mentioned FanX. That was a rough weekend. Have either of you played Divinity Original Sin 2?
No, but I have Divinity Dragon Commander. I hear Original Sin 2 is really good. Get away, you devils! I hear Divinity Original Sin 2 is very good. But I want to play Dragon Commander. I want to play Dragon Commander on the stream.
Okay, John Palmer's asking what is...
Ah! Yes?
What is Kamen Rider?
Okay, I can explain this one very easily. You know Power Rangers, right? Power Rangers is based off of a Japanese show called Super Sentai. Super Sentai... Hang on a second. Shoot the thing behind him. You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Okay, so back to Kamen Rider?
Yeah. Kamen Rider, rather than being a multi-protagonist show, is a single protagonist show, where you have one writer... Generally, or at least one lead writer, who's fighting against the forces of evil. Unlike Power Rangers, which is a lot more lighthearted and kid-friendly, Kamen Rider takes itself a little more seriously, depending on the version. So where Power Rangers is seen as being a great advantage to being a ranger, well, Sentai, it's a great honor and all that stuff. Kamen Riders is consistently seen, especially in the Showa era, as a kind of curse. Because the riders are cyborgs in the first Showa era. And they're kind of just converted monsters with different armor on their skin. And this kind of change that went forward into the Heisei era. It's very good. Some seasons are amazing, and some seasons are just okay.
I like Gaim and Denno.
I like Gaim, Deno, and Blade, and Jesus.
After War Timeline is Gundam X.
Yeah, okay. I haven't watched Gundam X yet. Okay, chat. What am I picking? Am I keeping the Striker or the Melt? I'm keeping the Melta.
Okay, well Mike, if you do a Kamen Rider RPG, you could have a fun introducing of Shocker.
Yeah, I would. I would go back in time and introduce Shocker. I would have new writers though, and it was hell. I'd say they're hunting Rider 1, and we rewrite the Rider 2 timeline.
So Kamen Rider is like Madoka Magica but Power Rangers.
Yeah, but it's less like a certain curse, and it's more like I've been turned into a monster now. Why did Shocker turn me into a monster? I did not want to be a monster. Therefore, I will fight evil. Because I don't have time to whimp and whine about it.
Which one is the best to start out on?
Double.
Double is really good.
Yeah.
Double is actually really great to start off on, especially for the Heisei.
Yeah. Double, Deno's good. Kuga's good. But it's slow as hell. Kuga's one of those prepare for a slow burn story, but it's also the one that makes the most sense. Yeah. Sorry, one sec. Did I burned through all the bullets in my melted gun? Well, I'm keeping it. Sorry, I normally would let the chat decide, but I want to keep this melted gun.
I tend to recommend Forze as a starter show. Forze is actually a really good one to start off with, too.
Yeah. But it's really heavy in the toy gimmick.
Mike started me off on Gaim. And that's kind of how
I didn't think you'd get into it. I'm like, if I'm only going to get... To be fair, Sam, if I'm only going to get one shot to get you into a writer show,
yeah,
it is Gaim.
Yeah.
It's just the problem was, and I told you this was going to be a problem,
there was nothing else that was like Gaim.
Nothing else is at Gaim's level of storytelling.
Who streams Kamen Rider in North America?
Nobody! You gotta pirate that shit, unfortunately. That is the unfortunate thing of there is no legitimate Kamen Rider way to watch Kamen Rider in North America.
Shh, Terror of Death, that's a spoiler!
What did she say?
It's all Hell Space Jesus Kota.
Terror of Death, that's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler!
Don't be a jerk. Don't ruin that. Let's have the fun.
But yeah, no, my favorite ones are definitely Gaim and Deno. I like Gaim because of the fact that it's just the complexity of it all.
It's just a good story. From episode 1 to episode 49, you are in a good story.
Yeah, and Deno, I love the characters the most.
Yeah.
Because the Taros are so cute. I love them all. Like, I like, you have to, if you make me pick one, I can't pick one because I love them all, and they're all wonderful.
Going.
Gaim, Double, and Decade, says Shadowcrone.
Yes, Decade. Decade's, I don't know. I tried. And the problem was, I stopped watching Decade so I could marathon the other 9 Heisei shows, and Kuga's where I tapped out, because I suffered from rider overload. Okay. Well, let's make sure I don't miss anything around here. Because I'm sure I've missed audio logs, and there's ammo crates.
Isn't Gaim the fruit-based riders? Yes, they are.
Yes. You would not think... Oh, this lets me swap the gun. Wait. Oh, I swapped out the sniper rifle for this thing. Okay.
Okay, Kamen Rider's the same boat as we watching Macross outside of Japan, right? Yes.
Yes.
Gintaro is my all-time favorite writer. I gotta cosplay him at some point. Do it, Sergeant Spate! Do it! Gintaro is a wonderful being! But yeah, no, Gaim is great. And Deno is great.
Okay,
Double
chat,
is great.
do I keep the Meltagun or do I keep the Striker?
And Forze is great.
Stalker.
I need to watch Kabuto and Kiba.
No, you don't. You don't need to watch Kabuto.
Well, they need to finish it.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. Kiva's okay.
Melta.
Melta? Alright.
Rob Hagen goes, I gotta crash those things to Derek.
Derek the Bard?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was a big writer review guy until he stopped doing his channels. Problem is, like, he got hit during the heavy takedown era. And it really discouraged him, which is a shame because he was really good at reviewing Kamen Rider shows.
Uchu
They're not going to get that.
No, Sergeant Spade did.
Okay.
He did Uchu Kita and then Forze pose.
New Purity Seal. What does this one do? Superior Fury.
The only problem I have with Dano is the, 5 billion movies it has.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Me and Apollo Z Hack had a discussion on Decade. Why not Decade?
That's all the show is.
Why not
Decade,
Decade?
You think we're going to get a great payoff to everything. Hi! I'm a Space Marine.
Yeah, apparently Toei is takedown heavy.
They are.
Which is also why I have not put up the speed paint of
the Taros
that I did. Because for Mike's birthday, I drew Mike a picture of the Taros all doing the Ginyu Force poses. Because it was, because it's all the Taros and Deneb. So I still have to actually give him his birthday present. Even though it's been 3 months.
Whatever.
I know, but it's just because I feel bad because I still have it. It's on my computer. It's just I haven't printed it yet, and I really, really want to give it to him. And I want to actually put up the speed paint because it's actually a really good picture and I like it a lot. But the problem is that I'm terrified of Toei just being like, "Fuck you, we're taking that down." They hit Linkara multiple times and hit Team 4-Star too.
Yeah, it's the Japan's the worst for it, and I get why. It's their thing on streaming and stuff, because somehow Crunchyroll got a blessing from them, which I don't get, but whatever. I guess we're using a bolter today.
Oh, favorite final form for a writer? Fuck.
Oh, visually or in terms of power? That's an important question.
I don't know. I like Deno's final form.
Wait, Climax or Liner?
Both of them, actually. Because Climax is really good and Liner is really good, too.
Damn it. I fell for it again.
Yes, it was a major flaw for the Imperium that if you can't dual weapon axes, which is why I follow the one and only Korn, because he wants me to maximize my killing potential.
Korn is lying to you and giving you what you want. Imperium gives you what you need.
Okay, Guard of Death is saying both.
Okay, in terms of appearance, I have a... Fuck it, no, Kugas. Kugas. I love the ultimate form.
And for thing?
For appearance, I love Kugas. And... Yeah, no, fuck it, both. Both is Kugas, actually. I can say that. Because if you look at Kugas, not Rising Ultimate, that bullshit. I heard one. I heard one. I heard it. I heard it. Where are you? I hated enemy!
Okay, Sergeant Spade is asking, how did you get into Toku? I got into Sentai after PR was cancelled when I heard about Shinkanger. Shinkanger?
I can tell you exactly how. There was a store in Toronto, that was run by a buddy of mine. And there was this, this is going to be a complicated story, but it's actually really sweet. One inside, one at the same time. Fuck you. Who the hell? Okay, I don't think there's any more of those monsters, so I can go down and have some fun. In Toronto, there was a store that a whole bunch of people used to gather to for anime. Because in Toronto, there used to be 2 anime stores before Extreme really became a thing. One was Kiki Y, which was in the Chinatown Center, which is no longer with us. The other, was my buddy's store. Eric, circa 2005. I cannot remember the name of his store, which makes me incredibly sad. But it was a wonderful, wonderful store because Eric was probably one of the most plugged-in guys in Toronto for anime, bar none. Because however much you guys think I'm plugged into anime and Toku and stuff, Eric was my shisho. He was my master through and through. He was the guy who got me into Razathon. He was the guy who got me into Gurren Lagann. So if Eric said, Mike, watch this, that was canon. He got me into Keroro Gunso, which for some of you, you know what that means. The literal year I started to hang out with him was when Deno had started coming out, and he said, "Mike, you should check this out," because he was watching it, and I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." And that was the year he was introducing me to Deno, and Gurren Lagann was coming out at the same time, and he taught me how to watch Gurren Lagann. His store's not there anymore, which is a real shame, because he was one of the best guys in the Chinatown Center. But it was where I spent my Sundays. I basically worked there, unpaid, because I just loved it there so much. And it was he was one of my best friends. And if he ever had tried to get a store up and running, I would tell you to go there. I would shamelessly plug him, without question. But it's unfortunately his store is not around anymore due to various finance issues, and it's a real shame because that's where I met like a lot of my friends, and really where I discovered so much good stuff. He was the guy who kept me into Super Robot Wars after I kind of fell out with friends who had introduced me to it. He always had just like a really great head on his shoulders about stuff. And was a good friend. Just a good friend. I miss him.
Sergeant Fate says my favorite final form is Clash with the States. Terror of Death says Kiwami Arms is best final form. I would agree with you, except for the fact that Kachidoki is way better, and Kachidoki just looks and just is so much better. Final form, Perfect Cell, Rob Hagen. Tipsler says, I had fun with FLCL Prague and Alt has started strong so far. Rusty's asking what difficulty you have the game on.
Easy. I'm not good at it.
Darkstorm's Wind says, so a friend of mine is making an RPG about the players being a team that works together to take down superpowered beings.
Beings or beings?
Beings.
Okay.
I can't speak. I have the beans.
Beans?
Beans.
Love you so much.
Beans.
Love you so much.
I ain't no helicopter papa dot sink or swim, bitch. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Jack Name says, I remember Sergeant Frog. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
Also, Jordan's like, I enjoy Nonsense Words too. Shoobadoop. I enjoy Ronkabonk.
Shut up, Jordan. You know more about this lore than anyone in this chat will, and you know it.
In one word, what is your thought on Yakuza 6 and the way it ended? We have not played Yakuza 6. We've played...
I finally beat Kiwami. And my word is, Nishiki, we could have been kings. What do you mean we're blowing up the 10 million yen, Nishiki? We could be kings. What's wrong with you, Nishiki? I don't even like Yumi. And I hate Yumi as a character so much.
She's dead, okay? You don't have to worry about her ever again.
Good. Every part of that was stupid.
Like, Sam, you're an adorable goddess. Sergeant, by the way, this Kamen Rider talk has helped me decide something. I'm going to do a second blog post on my Kamen Rider idea. Do it!
Go ahead, man.
Done.
I want to see your comment, because I was rewatching our craft stream. I want to see your post about the fucking 25th anniversary and how that's basically an ad for Tommy Oliver and his new Morpher. I want to see that.
Okay, I'm going to get to other people's thing, but I saw this one first.
Okay.
John Palmer says, hey guys, I'm going to get off now, but I would like to say thank you to Big Mike and the D20 Live crew. My brother passed a couple months ago, and your guys' stuff makes me smile, so thanks. Aww.
Thank you. I'm really honored that we helped you through a bad period. I really am. Thank you. And I hope we keep helping you get through it. I really do. We'll do our best.
Okay, so to get back to the crazy.
Yeah. I guess. It's hard to get back to crazy from that, though.
Does Nauticus think it's hip to fuck bees? This question is eating me alive. I told you we could.
Screw it! I'm going to answer this as Nauticus.
Okay.
Alright. Are we talking giant bees, bee monster women hybrids, or normal bees? This is an important question because one of these makes you sound crazy. The rest are all perfectly acceptable. Wow, Nauticus woke up in my head. It's so weird to have him in here.
Normal bees enlighten me, says Jarn. And then Tundra Fox says, any bee you want.
Alright, well, monster person bee is obviously just there to have sex with, because that's what all monster girls are. We have such a reduction on monster boys, it's not funny. Apparently, wanting to have a cute kobold boy toy around is not waifu material. But, as in terms of giant bee monsters, it's a little bit harder, but if you're angling yourself right, you can accomplish anything. Sticking your dick in a beehive is just bad. Because there's bees, and they don't like having a penis in there. I know, I tried once. But the most important thing you have to remember is, if you want to stick your dick in honey, you can. It's a beautiful world. Just remember, it will attract attention from insects, like the bees. And that's all I'll say about that. I've wasted a lot of nights.
I want a one-off Cell Games versus video where Perfect Cell meets Alucard from the DBZ Abridged episode part 2.
All you want is Takahata 101 to do a Alucard versus Cell YouTube
so it's
video.
just Takahata talking to himself.
Really, all you want is Taka to be on D20 Live. And we've tried to get him so many times.
D-Proc says, things I never thought I would hear. Don't stick your dick in a beehive.
Well, new gun.
Someone clip that and make an animation of it.
Woo!
So,
look at that. Sam.
Okay, don't scream that much anymore. It's 10 o'clock, so.
Fair enough.
Jack says, Nauticus, what about snapping turtles?
Snapping turtles are just assholes. Oh, this thing has armor, and that's cute, because this is a las cannon.
Yeah, it's talking for D20 Live. Tell him to come.
Tell him.
Tell him to get on here. Somebody do it.
I know Squall's tried many times.
Dark Summer's voice says, man, we're getting a lot of dirty clips. That's just because you guys keep asking for Nauticus. See, if you guys kept asking for Glory Greatest Customs Agent, nothing is dirty then. Unless they're dirty terrorists. Then it's dirty. Okay.
What?
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna show it because I'm gonna read it. Another moderator just handled this. Thank you very much, moderator, who handled that. Mike, would you be okay letting Sam fuck Nauticus?
I get to join in. Okay, Nauticus does not break up couples. Stop getting that fucking idea in your head, okay? Nauticus seduces both people in the relationship. Get your shit together, man.
Okay, hang on. Okay, sticking your dick in a beehive, words to live by. And then Jack asked Sam, what would happen if Quinn met Nauticus?
Oh, that'd be like the Jedi Knight meeting the Force.
Yeah. It's like, because Quinn uses the manual very well. Nauticus wrote the manual.
No, someone saw Nauticus and tried to write a book. That was the manual.
Yeah.
Nauticus is to sex what the serpent is to magic. Wow, I wonder if anyone's going to get that reference.
I met Mike's LARP NPC who did not give a shit. Yes, Glory Greatest Customization for the win! Also, they're saying that Taka is a nice dude. Yes, but every time he came to Con Bravo, his birthday is the same weekend, and he would always party the Saturday night, so we would never get him for D20
Yeah, I've
Live.
never heard anything bad about Taka.
It's not that we don't like him. We want him there.
Yeah.
It's just, he always decides to celebrate his birthday by drinking with his friends the night of D20 Live, and we're like, but...
You could come and drink with us!
You could drink with us on stage in front of people and be an asshole, and no one would care.
Be like, he could literally go and be like, but Mike, it's my birthday, and I'd be like, fuck you, chuckle nuts. Half the time.
If you get Captain Jack Harkness and Nauticus in the same room, who seduces who first?
That is...
That's not...
You know what? Fuck it, I was thinking about this at work today. And it was, It was just them meeting for the first time. And, oh, God, it was just like... Because it becomes this game of one-upsmanship flirting at that point. Where it's just like, hello there, what are you into? It's just like... And then Nauticus would reply, depends on how deep you let me go. And it would just go from there. And they would keep talking, one-upping each other in the flirting come-ons during sex and in the cuddling phase thereafter.
Also, Quinn, while she is very good at seducing people, also has a boyfriend, and who's Mike's ninja Matthias. So
he would try to kill Nauticus, he'd fail.
Yeah. Anyway. But the Common Rider post is probably going to be the full version of the Greek god-themed writer I mentioned in a blog post in the blog a while back.
Okay.
Zap Brannigan versus Glory Greatest Customs Agent.
So Zap Brannigan gets shot by the customs agent.
Because Glory Greatest Customs Agent does not deal with assholes.
It's like, I think the most attractive part of the woman is the boobies. Hello.
Did you just assume my Glory Greatest gender?
Well, if it walks on two legs and I don't care about its opinion... That's a Branniganism, not a Mikeism.
I know.
But it's really close, isn't it? That's the part that gotcha.
Okay, so Rusty goes, I have made a rogue swashbuckler in D&D 5th. I have not played him yet, but I plan on playing him kind of like Nauticus, as in he will try and seduce his way through my DM's campaign.
I think Nauticus would be a bard, though.
Glory Greatest Customs Agent always wins any fights his Dark Summers win.
Squats.
We have to get Glory Greatest Customs Agent in somewhere other than Paranoia, because Glory Greatest Customs Agent has to come out more. Yes.
She's the new multiverse singularity.
Yes. In every universe, there's always a Glory Greatest Customs Agent.
She's the only... We ruled canonically that can't happen.
That's not true. Because if she ends up in Sigil, she isn't everywhere at once.
It's not even close to how that works.
It could be. You never know.
I do know. It's my continuity.
Because Glory Customs Agent in the Sigil. Also, Jordan's like friggin' Matthias.
Yeah, Jordan has a history with my ninja character. Also known as that guy who keeps running into trouble.
Rusty's like, I'm off to make a bard.
I don't know. Sam, do you think Nauticus would technically be a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's not a singing bard, he's just an orate bard.
Yeah.
Dark Summers went, the world would explode if that happened.
Which?
If Glory Greatest Customs Agent was in every single world at every time. Sergeant Spate, the dude who played Brannigan must have had a blast.
He did. That's actually the same guy who voiced Fry. It was a tribute to Christ. Oh God, what's his name? Very talented comedian, Phil Hartman. Am I thinking of Phil Hartman?
I think so.
Oh, I hope I'm saying his name right, because his death was very tragic.
Glory Greatest Customs Agent versus Ninja Turtles.
What are you green things doing here? Get out of my line.
Billy West, Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
Glory Greatest Agent of the Lady of Pain. Glory Greatest Customs Agent, multiverse level of strength. There's a question mark, I don't know. Oh man, Brannigan is the weirdest tribute to Christ. Omniverse. Glory Greatest Customs Agent. She doesn't have stats, therefore you cannot kill her.
You know that's not true, right?
She cannot be killed, you have no stats for her.
I can stab her. Watch me stab her.
Hartman originated the role, West took over after his death.
I thought it was a tribute to Hartman by West.
Glory Greatest Papers, Please. I actually found out another game that's kind of like Papers, Please, and I want to get it and I want to play it, but unfortunately next month is Monster Prom for D20 Live.
And that's all the girls are coming down for that one.
All the girls for the D20 Live crew are going to come down. We're going to play Monster Prom. Mike, have you statted Nauticus?
No. Not yet.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get Not Tonight. That's the other game that's kind of like Papers, Please, where I will be Glory Great as Bouncer. But that's gonna be probably in November. Actually, he was dead before Futurama started. Billy West was always Brannigan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because Billy West specifically, because I remember I saw him at Forest City once, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I did it for Phil."
Yeah, Mythic was like, what's the name of the game? Yeah, it's Not Tonight.
I think he means it's not exactly the greatest name for a game.
It's Not Tonight.
It's like what's the name of the game? Not Tonight. Okay, when are you going to tell me?
It's like, who's up first? If you stat it, it can die. Please never stat Nauticus.
Oh, Nauticus can die. He's not immortal. Just very long lived.
Would Nauticus be a buff, debuff spellcasting bard, or a damaging spellcaster, or melee type?
He wouldn't be a debuffer, because, like, Nauticus... It hasn't come up, but Nauticus is actually a really competent fencer.
The role was written for Hartman, but he died before it started.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I can believe that. Okay, I'm going to make sure there's nothing else up here. Can I even go this way? No? Alright, well, here we go.
Nauticus would never stay dead, and we all know it, says Jordan.
Cling to that.
Terror of Death. Okay, sorry, but this idea just popped into my head. Nauticus is Sentai member of Power Rangers. Midnight Storm. Third base!
I love our fans. I fucking love our fans. Oh, man.
So a melee type with a few buffs, then.
Yeah, I can see. Because Nauticus isn't a caster. Well, okay, here's the thing. Nauticus is the brother of Methuselah, and Methuselah has the 10 equations, right? So in theory, because now I can actually discuss this now after all this time. Because Nauticus is a millennial spirit, he should, in theory, have something on that level, but he just doesn't use it most of the time, right? Well, I switched to Stalker off or something.
No, Jordan, I do not own Not Tonight yet. I'm trying to. Paul Bettany for the Nauticus biopic. Also, Nauticus in Ravenloft? Question mark?
He wouldn't go near the Domains of Dread. He would avoid them. Because he knows, in theory, because Nauticus is the spirit of discovery, it's reasonable... God, I'm so happy I can finally discuss Nauticus' abilities. In theory, Nauticus, as the spirit of discovery, possesses the knowledge of how to escape the Domains of Dread on command. He's probably one of the few beings that would know how to do that. But the thing is, he just wouldn't go there at all. Because I think we've kind of established that Nauticus, despite his resources and capacity, is not here to kind of make the world a better place. He's more of a small good kind of guy. But that's because, and I haven't really established the reasons for this, but because Nauticus has jumped worlds so much, he knows the danger of him taking one thing to another world, more than anyone else does.
I'm buying you a... Oh, okay.
What?
Jordan's buying me a copy of Not Tonight.
Aww.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan. That's sweet of you.
Jordan, you can... Hang on. Okay.
Fine. Be like that.
Hang on, I'm gonna double check my Steam, because... Well, I'm gonna double check your Steam so that way I can know what my Steam name is.
Sure, no problem. I'm just hanging out here waiting for my health to come back. There we go. Fuck me. This is a kill box.
Hang on, I can't see anything because I'm in my Steam account.
Jesus!
Sith Lord Nauticus. Question mark.
No. Nauticus would be,
Dark Lord Nauticus.
Dark Lord. Because Nauticus would just have sex, though. He'd be, like, the most ineffective Sith Lord of all time.
So Rusty's like, so focus on charm and fencing and rarely use magic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just imagining the possibility of the 21st Spirit of the Century campaign. Yeah. Do you want to know why we came up with the reason why everything is so fucked up now in 2018? It's because the new spirit...
Nauticus' successor
is only 18 years old. And that's why he's fucking up everything.
Because, like, imagine what happened in the year 1018, right? And imagine that somehow some of it's tied to the life of Nauticus and Methuselah. Fuck me. Fine! I'll give you my full burst, you donkle.
Jedi Glory Greatest Customs Agent, or what color would her saber be?
I think she'd be Sith.
Glory Greatest Customs Agent, what color would Glory Greatest Customs Agent saber be? Yeah, Jordan, you should have known. It's my account name for everything. Technically they'd be 19.
No, it's... Okay, come on. Come on, no, like this, not this.
Red saber for communism.
Christ. Okay.
No, well, maybe yes. So what are the exact dangers of bringing something from one world to the other?
What happens when you bring in a magic spell that can literally trace anything to this world? What happens when you bring bolters to Shadowrun? What happens when you bring the magic of the Titans to any world? What happens when you just let the Xenomorphs out? It's literally, guys, you want to know what happens? The Infinity War. The Infinity War is literally the thing Nauticus has been trying to stop for centuries. Because ever since Nauticus learned that the realms, the different planes existed, he's lived in fear of them going to war. You die first. Is he dead?
And now he's the holder of a stone, and he's super not happy about it.
He really isn't. He does not want to be. He doesn't want that kind of responsibility. Fucking hell.
I imagine Nauticus' successor travels in his personal jet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hurricane Kelly goes, I miss the great space moth from space.
You're like one of the 5 that do.
I am the great
Space moth from space. Hello. Get out of here, you poop brain moth. Okay.
Can Nauticus play the bagpipes?
Yeah. It's got something he can put his mouth around. He can play anything. It's a long shaft he can put his mouth around. What time is it even?
10:20.
We should stop in like 10.
Did they ever discover how to steer the train?
No, but the train doesn't obey the laws of physics anymore anyway.
I assume that if left unchecked, the dimensional boundaries would shatter.
You're going to find out what happens, because the boundaries are... If you know your Planescape lore, you know what's keeping the boundaries from going wonky. I'm not going to spoil that. Come on. I've tried 4 times to kill this fuck. Don't you walk away from this fight! Okay, this is in the air now. And I'm back on the ground.
Right now, Jordan, I don't have my, I don't have the app for Steam, so I don't... The only thing that I know of that if I'm going to get anything is if I get an email about it, so if... Because Steam is notoriously bad for sending emails promptly, so I'll let you know if I get it. So, if not, then I'll get it tomorrow.
Oh.
Because I'm going home. I'm going back to my place tomorrow.
Christ, that took a long look. I think there's an orc there. Nope, it's one of mine. I was wrong.
Ah. So, has Nauticus got his giant train robot working yet? Because
Nope.
I think it might come in handy.
Nope, he has not. The robot mode on the train has not gotten into operation. Ha! Because, well, now he's got the reality gem, so his priorities have now shifted to running like a motherfucker away from everything.
What do I need to watch to know what you are talking about?
With what?
I have no idea. That's what D. Croc says. Cartoon Kelly says 5. I might be the only one who does, and that's how I like it. I like the giant space moth from space.
The thing is, everyone who I told about the moth, I had more time to develop them as this poo brain nut job space moth. But the general response from both players and the fans was they hated his guts.
Rob Hagan was. I wonder if Dr. Apocalypse is going to play a part in the Infinity War finale.
No.
I look forward to the surprise. I know nothing of Planescape. Also, will we return? We will see the return of the Great Space Burrito. Yes.
Yep.
Because the Great Space Burrito is now protecting Maid. So.
Yeah. Because various powerful beings are now kind of closing down their worlds.
Why do I feel like that with the mention of Planescape we're going to see the Lady of Pain?
You have seen the Lady of Pain. We had a Planescape game.
Rob Hagan's like, dang it, my favorite villain. I think most people like the Great Space Moth because it annoyed people so much. To be fair, the Great Space Burrito also annoys people. But, you know, he's just full of beanie goodness. And beans. Beans! I am waiting on the next appearance of Lancelot. Oh yeah, we gotta throw Lancelot in somewhere.
It's not my games for a while. My next game, I'm out. I am now out until Pendragon when Lancelot finally comes home. I don't think that's a spoiler to say that when we do Pendragon next, Lancelot will turn up.
Space Burrito is my second favorite character.
I am the Great Space Burrito! I come from the center of the universe, and I landed on Earth in Kiefer Sutherland's pool. The only reason why is because Kiefer Sutherland's pool is very large and could hold my beanie goodness.
I don't know why. I'm crazy.
Yeah, and?
Okay.
Yeah. Why is it a chaos artifact? It's heresy.
Tesla, one attack says the center of the universe is a Taco Bell, apparently. Sergeant Spade says, I'm betting DJ Saga is coming back just because of what I know his abilities in Gaim.
Not before the end of the Infinity War.
He's
not. If you're thinking DJ Saga is going to play a big factor in the Infinity War, he won't. We're setting up stuff for the next time.
Rusty's asking as wisdom or intelligence would be higher for Nauticus as a bard.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
But intelligence is a close second. Thing is, Nauticus isn't a normal human leveling. He's like a god level character. Well, kind of.
Rob Hagan goes, that's it, next April, Vita Challenge, I'm gonna be all Dr. Apocalypse. You have to call up Connell and tell him that his science is inferior if you're gonna be Dr. Apocalypse. To be fair, Mike is also probably gonna do that too.
I've tried. I don't know why, but Connell doesn't invite me over that much to do his streams and stuff. I think I'm funny as hell.
Mythic goes, oh no, the Inquisitor is insane. No, you don't say.
Yeah.
Kara Death also, yes, we will get back to the Infinity War playlist. We will do that.
Yeah.
Tesla One Attack says, just like the center of the Pentagon is a Taco Bell.
You can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
Rob Hagan, I will. I have 34,000 rents. We'll call him out. Good. Okay, Jack says, funnily enough, yesterday I played Save Game Fate System where I played Sir Lancelot as a bootleg version of the main character from Ghosts and Goblins. He has a pocket dimension beard. Sam, now I want to see a science duel between Connell and Dr. Apocalypse. That's fucking hilarious.
That's basically what happened in Terrible Warriors.
Science is inferior!
You're inferior, motherfucker. There was gonna be a gag if Connell ever showed up in Tom's place. And just have him be like, who the fuck is this guy? No, I want the other scientist, not this inferior scientist. Who the fuck are you? But it hasn't happened. Look, Sam, another ruin. Haven't seen 20 of those. No, I'm kidding. This is neat. I am kind of bored of ruin.
Not all Inquisitors are crazy bastards, just most of them.
The Inquisitors are more of a liability than the people they inquisit half the time. Alright. Pretty sure there's violence over there. Oh, look at that. That's some heresy. Who's shooting at me? I'm strafing. You there! Guardsman, let me have your plasma bolter. I like plasma weapons. Do you deny a member of the Imperium man? Is he still alive? Guardsman, give me that gun. Fine, be a dick.
Could also have Dr. Apocalypse try to rebrand himself as Dr. Terrorot and then have him backtrack and say that's a stupid name for inferior scientists.
That is what I did! That's literally what I did when his name was Dr. Holocaust. Just to piss Connell off back in Terrible Warriors.
Okay, Rusty goes, I rolled really well on the stats. Strength 14, Dex 18, Con 16, Intelligence 16, Wisdom 18, Charisma 18.
Yeah, that's...
Holy shit!
That's Nauticus, pretty definitively. This is a level 1, right? Yeah.
Rob, I have finally broken through the barriers of time, unit, space. I have found you, Dr. Terrorot. Your statue of inferior science is unmistakable.
I can smell, because it smells like a loser.
Link Sano and Dr. Apocalypse heaving a science officers do it would be awesome. But we'd have
See,
to
here's
get
the thing.
Linkara back.
Here's the thing. Apocalypse would basically be like, they would all try to kill each other. Terrawat would be the one trying to do it the most rationally. Link Sano would be trying to stop them, because I think Link Sano's good now.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't believe we survived that.
Let's go let myself heal up a bit.
Yeah, Jordan, I'll get back to my Steam thing tomorrow, because I'm not going to get it tonight, I don't think.
But Apocalypse would be like, well, I can kill the both of them and survive. You've had this chess wound for a while, dude.
I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drog. The orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me. Move out.
Yes, it's level 1 human variant, so I can have a feat at level 1. Mercenary Pen 2 says we should really persuade the Inquisition of the benefits of the comfy chair as a tool of Inquisition.
We have no need of comfy chairs. I made him say comfy
Jack
chairs.
says, could do a spy versus spy game with all the doctors and mad scientists. And then Mythic goes, I still miss Dr. Insano.
I think people just in
I
general
think
miss
people
Spoonie.
just miss Spoonie.
Although apparently Spoonie was helping out on Linkara's last stream, and he's apparently streaming more often. At least that's the metric that keeps coming out of his Reddit.
His hair is getting really long.
Yeah, well. I still love that one of the comments on his Reddit is, whoever told Spoonie his long hair looks good lied to him. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I need to play a song.
Is it glorious?
Yes, it's glorious. You know it's glorious. It's always glorious. Could you just play it off the laptop?
You just want me to play glorious now?
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
It'll be in my YouTube playlist. It's always in there.
I'm getting there. My God.
Where the fuck am I going? Because I don't have problems anymore.
Night, Pulsar.
Night, Pulsar. Someone tell me where I'm supposed to go.
Oh wait, he's not going to bed. Never mind.
I will never use a bullet again. Okay, I came from that way.
Okay, I'm stopping it now because YouTube might actually clip us.
Fair enough. Okay, can I just say okay?
Terrorjet says, Mike, take a chill pill before you explode all over Sam.
She likes that though. That's why she's dating me.
Love you.
I love you too.
Spoonie is the greatest swordsman in the world. You show him some respect. Yeah, but Spoonie's not the greatest bard in the world. That's me.
Bardoff?
Yes, I will win. I will beat him. It will be glorious. Jordan's like, gross.
Oh, look at that. An orc.
Rusty's asking what his background, what Nauticus's background would be.
In 5th ed? Or...
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be for 5th ed. Because he'd have to have a custom background because he's a millennial.
Spoonie does several Livewire vids every fortnight. Strange the moment it was Hammer Time like stopped. In the power of the gods. How did I think it would have been Bobby Rode's theme song?
How did you know?
Yeah.
Because it's always Bobby Rode's theme song.
Sam, glory greatest bard. Yes! Okay. As Lord of Lightning, I am willing to let you go of the God of Thunder and Hammers.
You can't stop me now.
Spoonie was pretty much streaming for the foreseeable future. Spoonie hasn't done anything I really care about in years. I mainly follow him for Counter Monkey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the song that my friend James set as my Scion character's theme tune in WWE game when he had put the Scion characters into a fight. And then John was like, Bobby Roode, more use of him here than WWE all month long. Okay, he's thinking either entertainer, courtier, or folk hero.
He's not a courtier. I would say folk hero. Because... No, I can't die like this. Not with the hammer of the gods.
Jordan says execute them more.
I did. Where are they?
Sergeant Spade's like, what are you, god of hammers?
Now I am. You wish. If I was god of hammers, it would be the best. Come back here, you. Come back here, you dog. I would kill you with my hammer. I need health. Why did I not kill him with the hammer? That seems counterproductive to the hammer.
Or Far Traveler. That's what Russ is saying.
Far Traveler.
My pants have fallen past my butt, and now I need to pull them up.
Mike, give us your best MCU Thor impression.
Okay. Alright. It is now 10:37. We should stop.
Yeah, but they're asking for your Thor impression.
Oh, alright. Okay, hang on. Alright, hang on. Give me a sec.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it. The greenskins are swarming your way, leaving our path open.
Oh. See, there was one time me and my brother. Well, he disguised himself as a snake. Because he knows I love snakes. And I picked up the snake. And he was like, ah, it's me. He stabbed me. What? Love you too. Oh, but yeah, I think I'm done. Which is a shame, because this game keeps giving me more stuff to work with. Look at that! I don't have problems. I have a hammer. And a plasma gun. I'm basically a chapter master at this point.
Would Nauticus prefer dice, chess, or cards?
For... Oh, his game?
Yeah.
Cards.
For a king, for a land of Earthborn, we must defeat firebolts in the air, this hammering warfare. I don't know what that's
I think
from.
they're trying to make a poem about it.
Bring me closer, I want to hit them with my sword.
Yeah. Oh,
It is 10:30 though.
Yeah, it is. We should stop. Oh, thank you everyone for coming out. We will see you next week for the Mutants and Masterminds stream. This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this game. If you want
Wow.
me to...
No drop frames.
That's good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. If you want me to play it again, we'll bring it up in Discord for... No, it won't be for next month. Because next month will be Monster Prom. We're going to try and get the tutorial done this week as soon as we can. I got to do up notes for it for Mutants and Masterminds. Apart from that, I think that's it, Sam.
And if anybody has any more questions, please go on the Discord and write down your questions.
Yeah. Also, do not forget the Lord Nauticus limited edition poster will be running out of circulation by the end of the year, so please pick it up while you have the chance.
Sans is going out next. Sans is actually ending at the end of this month.
Yeah,
so
and the final member of...
the Infinity War.
No, October. It has to be October.
No, Sans is done this month.
Oh.
Nauticus won't be. Nauticus is still going to the end of the year, and so is the last one, and then the poster of all 6.
Yeah, will be up.
Will be up.
So, please check that out. Apart from that, thank you very much for participating today. We hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next week, at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, right here at youtube.com/D20Live and twitch.tv/D20Live as we play Mutants and Masterminds. See you then.
Bye.
Oh.